have channels on his channel, like what's the little nigga, Chaotic Truth, he a lame, the Tommy dude is a lame, I don't know, Angry Man, all of them. If you up here arguing about women 7 days a week, you one of the niggas I'm talking about.
Mr. Fantastic said women are the problem in the community. You count that as lame?
Yeah, like, so this is what happened, bro. Like, a lame dude, he more times than not gonna operate around like terrible ass women. So this is experience. So he's just talking about what he knows.
Rest in peace to my pops. He told me guard your hearts. When I'm out here and I'm dealing with women.
Yeah, real quick. Nah, he ain't really had no smoke. He was just essentially saying
exactly.
Well, a lot of dudes deal with them different, but the way I do, I think most dudes don't do it the way I do. I do my shit, just raw shit.
So now what? Now that you've done all this research, what's the solution? Like, because what it sounds like is like you're armed with, that's not true, it's propaganda.
I think a lot of dudes, when they meet these women out in the street, they automatically want to take her out the street and I want to save her.
And that's usually what it ends up referencing, like talking about women's bodies and being fat and who we can call fat, who we can't call fat.
Not what she wants, and then they wonder why they have issues with these females.
Come on, you know how we about to come, man. Listen, TD Jakes just gave a sermon, man. I ain't got time for that.
You taking her out of her natural habitat, her environment.
How much longer are we going to go through this and saying you're not better than us?
In the street, in the club, in the hookah lounge, and now you want to put her in the kitchen with the pots and pans, and now you wonder why you got an issue.
We need the reality check. Is it really a reality check? Like,
what environment do you consider the streets?
They claim he won't smoke, bro. Let's get to it.
Strip club.
How long are we going to sit here and keep on going through? Y'all ain't it.
Hookah lounge.
I'm gonna be honest, my first thought was, oh shit.
Bar.
Now, brother.
Lamb chop.
Now that y'all have combated these stats, what is the solution? What are y'all going to do?
All the shit that they like.
I was like, okay, well, we might be going in a direction.
Crab royal. You know what I'm saying?
The last person thought anybody lame is a married nigga, my nigga.
It's a game, bro. Like, when you get married, it's like they look at you, they're like, I got him already. He's done. He ain't going nowhere.
Society assumes, due to the lies and the purposeful propaganda and the narrative, society assumes that a black woman is doing better than me.
Once they get that mindset, you ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
It's like, it just.
Yeah, I was thinking of body shaming and that kind of thing.
The sex slows down and you invested. It's like, oh, it's coming. It's finito, bro.
Brother, you are at risk. You don't even know it. Okay, it will pay you to listen to us so you can put yourself in a better situation that you already fucked up in. Secondly, dog, you haven't said anything. You're not even a funny guy. You're kind of funny looking. You know what I'm saying? Your hairline bad. That's why you bald. That's why you're bald. You know what I'm saying? You got a dad hat on to the back.
So if you get a chick out of any one of those environments, you playing yourself.
I think so. Most 80 to 90% of the time.
With that black woman that's dealing with me, she's somehow dating down or she's settling simply because I'm a black man.
If you don't believe who cares what society thinks, fantastic.
No. And again, it's not just when she's
it's about men.
Yeah, but hold on.
No, men. I just don't have the dialogue.
And this is another thing for dudes that they think they the first dude. Like, oh yeah, she brought me to her crib. She ain't never brought nobody here. Or this is the first time she ever been. No.
I would never say no shit like that. My woman is awesome. The women I'm around are amazing. Right? I'm around amazing black women all the time. Right? I don't have that experience. So when I see people say that shit, I know that you just don't get no good women. Like you picking from the bottom of the barrel and then getting on the internet complaining about it.
Well, you really got to pay attention to that.
My body ain't got a price on it.
Well, you got to vet her out.
It can't be bought.
Let's see, like, is she following your lead? That's a basic one right there.
What I'm saying is this, is again, the narrative is that the black woman is the breadwinner. You had Dr. Umar Johnson tell this lie, even.
A lot of dudes, they deal with women who give them resistance. Like if I say, okay, meet me here, be at the crib at 6 o'clock. She's like, no, I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna be there at 7:30. Well, no, you're not coming to the crib then.
Fine, she's not. So what? You get with the woman, she's not the breadwinner. That's so now what? Just get in a relationship. Like
other dudes, like, it's all right. It's all right. We can work it out. No, it's basic things. Can you follow my lead?
What's the first rule? You guys know?
Acknowledge there's a problem. That's fine. But I think we stay there too long. That's it.
No. You asked the question, right? So I'm answering the question in terms of acknowledging that you have a problem, not that there is a problem. We are talking about the problem, but we have to acknowledge, like, okay, most enrolled is not the most educated, but are people conceding the point? Are we saying that we are the most jailed black men? Are we saying, you know what, that's right, we got to change that shit and then stop saying free yayo? Are we doing those things?
Yeah. Are you outside every weekend?
Mm-hmm.
Are you posting on social media, showing off your body? You know, that's just simple things that dudes ignore because they fall in love with what they see.
You said you had to get her up out of these streets. So I'll just leave that to you because I don't want to disrespect the queen. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not.
All right, let's get a response.
First off, I never said no safe on the street. If you knew who my wife was, you know that ain't even in the fucking cards. But yeah, nigga, like you lame. So you don't have the same experience that I have, right? So this marriage shit seems like death to you, right? Because some sorry assholes you mess with, marrying them would be death, right? It'll be a terrible experience. But that's not my experience. I'm a fly nigga. I meet awesome women. Right? So me locking down one, it ain't no problem with that. I already did.
You're stuttering for one, brother, but where I'm from, fly niggas don't wear backwards tight dad hats, first off. Secondly, brother, what? Real fake, brother. You better check my passport, nigga. This from Dubai. Hold on. No, brother, this from Dubai, brother. Have you even been there? Do you have your passport, brother? This from Dubai. This more than your rent, my nigga. This more than your rent. Or do you have a mortgage or you got rent?
What you think?
Rent.
Okay.
What you can't have is rent, my nigga. Yeah. I had a mortgage since I was 24, so don't play with it, young fella.
DJ HAMP, the stamp.
Check. Can you hear me? You on mute.
Good morning.
What's popping? Like
Happy New Year.
Huh?
Happy New Year.
Wow.
Goody, you right?
Yeah, you right?
Yeah, man, I'm doing the right thing.
Be catching them toddler germs.
It's crazy. It's like it's over, but now it's like remember how Martin used to drink the wine and it'd be like I was like, I'm almost over it though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wow.
15. I'm gonna tell you something about it in just a second. I'm looking for this episode from Midday though that I'm trying to see. What's good, though, Sherelle? Talk to the people, man.
My aunties don't even go to the casino on them.
Talk to the people, man. What's popping?
What's popping, y'all? HAMP ain't never ready. He ain't never on time.
I need to
He be getting sick. Toddler germs. I keep telling him go to the doctor, get some antibiotics. Take that shit every day. He'll be good.
I was playing too. I got this little toddler who come over here like every couple of days, you know. And Auntie Sherelle me to death with his toddler germs. He had me dying in here. I went to the doctor, got me some antibiotics, and I've been good ever since, baby. Baby, gotta get you some antibiotics, okay?
Yeah.
Y'all can't be saying y'all don't trust the white man.
Put him in the fucking bedroom. Get him out of here. Come on.
Okay. You want me to start speaking to the people in the chat? Or you gonna pull their names up?
I'm gonna pull them up in a second.
Why your nose look shiny?
I'm clean. This what happened when you wash up.
You don't really wash up like that, don't you?
I do.
I be seeing you like before you press play, you be changing your shirt from yesterday.
You the trucker.
Truck drivers have to stop at a truck stop every single day. If they're not taking showers,
y'all wash up 3 days a week. Monday,
Why?
Wednesday, Friday.
You got to take a 30-minute break. You have to feel all truck stops have showers. You can take a shower every day.
Y'all don't take a shower. I'm not saying what y'all do. I'm saying what y'all don't do. Y'all don't take
showers every day.
I'm not looking at y'all options. I'm looking at y'all behavior.
You're looking at the men's behavior because they dirty.
Oh, see, you always putting a jacket on somebody.
It be cold out here.
Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. To everybody who doesn't know any better, Happy New Year.
Perfect. Shit like that.
Two for the ox in the building. Lady Leo. Anything for views and money. Thelonious KG was popping. Good to see you. Beloved.
Thelonious.
Black Body in the building. Mel, you already know. My brother D Majesty, of course. Mr. Williams. Salute to God, man. There he is. I missed you yesterday, brother. Samuel, Shalom, Akim was popping. Happy New Year. You already know, man. Foe was goody. I don't know. Blackout 2 going down April 5th, Saturday, Crew Lounge. Tokyo 4 will be in a motherfucking building.
Perfect. Shit like that. Brother.
You know what I mean? Orchid, good to see you again. Orchid was missing for like 2 months. I think she said she was sick or something. Black King, salute. Calvin, what up? Andrew Joseph in the building. Riri, you already. I gotta switch out some of these wrenches. There's a couple people that got some that don't even, you know what I mean? I'm gonna do that now, matter of fact. Mr. JTK in the building. Ezekiel bin Israel. Yeah. Glow was popping. Oh my God. Quincy, salute. Sozon in the building. Judah, Shalom, Ak was popping. I got Andrew already. Marcus, what up, kid? Call me Queen T in the building. Strata, what up? SPS. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe to the SPS podcast, man.
I was over there yesterday.
Word.
Shit like that.
Bino was goody. SPS in the building. Was popped in. Make sure y'all say what's up to Miss Jilly in the chat, please. So that means what that means is there's 120 people here thus far. That means everybody who is chatting should say, "Hey, Miss Jilly," or wave and tag her name. Y'all see how that works?
And like the stream.
Huh?
And like the stream.
And like, so solid. What up, kid? I ain't that. So solid. He really come here for you. He try to like. He act like that's my man. Don't get me wrong. But I only see him on Tuesdays and Tuesday nights. Yeah, I'm on to him now. Yo,
what up, buzzing, birds, flip a dozen. Holla at your boy.
Ezekiel be talking in the group now. He's talking in Discord.
Shit, right? To the Ezekiel for gifting that one membership. Whoever got blessed with it, please maintain it. Jay Mon said, G, no doubt.
G.
Yeah, man. 10-15 in the building, man. 10-15 came through in a major way for Atlanta. You heard? He definitely helped us get the Crew Lounge in order. He got turntables on deck for me. You know what I'm saying? He said wherever he good, we good. You heard?
Shit like that.
I'm excited, bro. Arnold was goody. You going on trial? I got your prosecutors ready too. So is you ready?
He going on trial for what?
You going on trial?
For what?
Risky court back in session next week.
What I'm going on
Tuesday.
trial for?
Yep.
What I've been
got
accused of?
I'm not listen. Get your team ready. I got 2 hella prosecutors on your ass. I'm gonna let you know that now. Okay? So be ready.
Shit like that. Shit
I
like
don't
that.
have to
Shit like that.
participate
Shit
if I
like
want
that.
to.
Shit like that.
You the defendant. You literally have to come, or you gonna get we gonna get put a warrant out. Feel me? Ezekiel. Happy New Year. All praises to the Most High, man. So King says Sherelle looking good. Light skin Nay in the building. I like it. Reaper, what up? Huh? Big Mufasa, what up, kid? Few days, man. Few days. Homeboy, Shalom. Happy New Year. Yo, auntie, yes. She definitely, like literally. Master Unyala was popping. I got Bino already. Okay. CJ, what up?
I was born at 18. My oldest nephew older than y'all.
Building. Salute. Onika Sue, what up? Let me see. Yeah, it's the that's what it, Miss Jilly, dead ass though. Cause I never had allergies before. But my oldest daughter got crazy allergies. So she was taking it. I grabbed one of her, it like dissolves, and I felt an instant impact. So I think that's a part of it too. Cause my gym, the doors be open, so it's like outside kind of, you know. That's actually a good point. Great T, what up? Good to see you. Carmen in the building. Sporties was popping. Like, share, subscribe, man. Reese, what up? Ray Sean, what up? TC the Dawn in the building, man. Salute. Uncle Rick, what's goody? He knows what's popping. Good to see you, Miss Parker in the building. Happy New Year. Melly Mel was shaking my G. Heather, salute. Jay Wills, how you? Nightbot not acting up. That's always good. I got Orchid already. Good. Okay, so they waving. They waving at me and Miss Julie. Okay, they saying Miss Julie. All right. Making sure.
Nobody waving at you.
Making sure, you feel me? Let me see. Callie in a building.
See Callie, our superstar out here, huh?
Mm-hmm. James Moore, what up? How you, man? Good to see you. Alibaba held it down yesterday. You came late, really, I think. Not late.
When I came, it was ended. I woke up and when I wake up, I click right onto YouTube, like fresh off the wake up. And I was like, I know he ain't starting this late, and then it disappeared. I was like, oh shit, it was ending. I wanted to talk shit. I was about to type, I know you ain't starting this late. That motherfucker was going on.
Rock, what up? E-dub. I miss you in the Discord too, man. We be needing your 2 cents and all that. Witty was popping. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most.
He missing somebody. He's gonna come late, baby.
Who?
James. My James.
Oh, I ain't see James.
I know, I see he missing.
She can only get up for her show. You know what? That's a good point. So every other show you sleep through, but your show you up bright and early. Is that right?
I wake up at 11:15.
Bro, what up?
I be getting ready doing the preview.
Bro,
Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that.
like, share, subscribe, man. Tell a friend and tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. Sherelle.
Hampton.
Ruffling some feathers, man. When you hear that, what does that mean to you?
You know, like when you wrestle with a bird or something, you ruffle their feathers. When you make people feel uncomfortable. You know?
Now, do you think that you make people feel uncomfortable
Yes.
on purpose?
I mean, I just throw a lot of rocks. I'm assuming people will be hit, but I never know who's going to get hit. If that means you understand what that means.
You don't know who's
Like I
gonna
want
get hit.
Stop the cap.
Yeah, because I don't be knowing people insecurities, but I know how to make people feel insecure. So let's just say this: it ain't personal to whoever I threw it to. But yeah, I meant to hit people, but I ain't meant to hit you personally. I meant to hit everybody.
Wait a minute. Now you're saying that you haven't said a thing that you knew was gonna ruffle someone's feathers specifically. You're saying you just throw rocks that you know will hurt somebody, but you don't know who those somebodies are.
And typically it's just like telling the truth, telling hard truths, and then whoever that falls in. Because if I be like, y'all niggas is ugly, that's only gonna hurt the ugly niggas. If I say y'all niggas is broke, it only gonna hurt the broke niggas. See?
Now, when you added truth to it, I understand. However, is that so? If it's truthful, should it rustle people's feather? I guess the thing I'm trying to understand is, are we not us specifically, right? But just for the larger picture, the ruffling of feathers, is it done just for clicks, or is it done while telling the truth?
While telling the truth, automatically it's gonna ruffle people's feathers, right? The truth is like if you've been sitting in a dark room all day and somebody come turn the light on, it hurt. You see what I'm saying? Like you don't want to see that shit. You don't want to feel that shit. Like you don't want to be told something that you don't want to hear. I think it's like an actual psychological response that you have that'll hurt your feelings, make you go into fight or flight mode. You be defensive or whatever. Once people learn how to monetize that, it definitely starts to be a clicky baity thingy.
So when you look at the majority of it, what's your breakdown? Do you think most of it is the truth is coming out and people feel some type of way about it? Or do you think it's more so people just doing it, saying salacious things for clicks?
I would say in the beginning, I would say people are ruffled by the truth. What I could understand it is I think that we all know the truth. And I think that that's just blunt people excuse to be rude, right? So like in high school, we all have them people, or some of us were those people who would say something that everybody thought, right?
Mm-hmm.
And try to justify it. And it's like, no, everybody thought it is just rude as fuck for you to be saying it. Or it's just not the time, it's just not the place. So people who just have no decorum, who have no nuance, who just feel like they want to do whatever they want to do, then start to just try to blame it on, oh, I'm just a truth teller. But it's like, no, you attention seeker.
Well, when I hear that though, when I hear them saying what everybody else is thinking, right? I know that I will say whatever I need to say, especially in person more so,
Mm-hmm. Me too.
But it's not for anybody. Like it's just like this would need to be said or addressed at this time. See, I don't see that person as a way. That person just don't have a filter.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Like that person not say, oh, everybody watching, boom, let me say X. You see what I mean?
Now some people are like that though.
But I'm saying that those people that are like that, and I think that's the minority of people, I don't see them as a salacious person seeking out bullshit. I see them as literally saying what need to be said at the time it needs to be said, even if people don't like it. You see, I don't see that person as let me make a moment and then say it.
Right. And I think that we actually, like, if you have discernment, we can typically tell the people who are just truth seekers, this is just who they are. They're typically that way even when they're young. It's not something that they just developed overnight. Because people have to train kids to not tell the truth anyway, right? We train kids to lie because kids are just like honest. Kids will walk up to you and just be like, oh, you're fat. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like they'll say anything. You have to train them to lie. So the children who haven't trained to lie, they grow up and we can see that that's just authentically them. And then there's some people who want attention, but they usually
You keep using some. I can't get nothing out of that.
I think a minority of people who the loud minority, because you know any minorities they be loud as fuck, but the minority of them that just want attention, and they come off corny though.
So let me show you this. Make sure I hit the like button. So this right here. Did you see this clip?
Nope.
I think men should see us in our natural state before they get in a real relationship with us. Whenever I've heard a man say, "Let me see what you look like with no makeup. Let me see what you look like without the hair," I feel that that man is telling you that he does not have the money to finance your beauty upkeep. Don't come over here thinking that I'm going to go to Sephora, get you some makeup. So I need to see you without all that because I want to strip you of all that because I ain't got it. When a man says that to you, he wants to strip you of everything. He doesn't want you to have the thought process of maintaining yourself.
What you think?
Yeah, I think you told me about this. You told me about this before, right?
She ruffling feathers with some stupid shit, trying to be salacious, or is she telling the truth? Which category is she? This is what I need. I need the chat to participate. One, if she ruffling feathers with the truth, or two, if she's ruffling feathers being salacious. Go ahead, Sherelle. While you answer, I just want to see what the chat says.
To be honest, I think that she thinks it's her truth. It's of course it's stupid to us. No, but I'm serious. Like those women who wear makeup and who think men have to pay for their upkeep and all that, that's really their bird brain. So it's bullshit. Like if we're gonna look at it from a real stance, it's just bullshit. You just saying something so you could get some clicks and baits and start an uproar because you know we have those. That's what we have now, like rage posts. We have it on Facebook. Everything is a rage post. But part of her really actually believe that. Like when I meet these women, they modus operandi, they really do believe that. Like that's their brain. It's like a defect now. Like I don't know.
You think that she thinks she a truth teller?
Yeah, she thinks she's telling the truth. Like cause when I watch like bottle girl, IG model clips, because I can't watch their full podcasts. This is their modus operandi.
Okay. I think that's bullshit, Sherelle. I think she know that shit is dumb. And I think that they know what to say and what audience to say it to that is obtuse and ignorant, right? And I'm saying ignorant mean they don't know no better, you know? And they know who to appeal to. That's why she's saying those things she's saying. Just like Beyonce put a ring on it, this, that, and the third. She got another nigga. The whole time she been married for 30 years. They know what's going to get people to click on this shit, and that's why they say the dumb shit they say. I don't think they really believe
women actually, you don't think any women, because I mean, we just had
any. I'm not saying any. I'm saying her, the ones who are out in front, know that is bullshit.
Oh, yeah.
Amber Rose knew the slut walk was bullshit before she did it. You know what I mean? And now she finally saying the shit.
And you know how you know they think it's bullshit? Because in their mind, they know that every woman, even if they're a woman who dates men who just upkeeps their lifestyle, in their mind, they 100% know that the majority of women won't get treated like that. And if they get into an argument with women, they'll immediately start to shit on them. Kind of like what Fantastic do, right? Like you speak for all men, but if it's time to challenge you, you'll talk about how you're superior. So it's like, why tell all women some shit that you know ain't gonna never happen for them?
Well,
Agents of chaos.
Yeah, so but you got to put that jacket on her though. So what jacket you putting on her?
What's your agent of chaos?
So is she living in her truth or is she an agent of chaos?
She an agent of chaos, but she is living her truth because just knowing her, she messes with that group of men. Like she a pass around for like industry. So, you know, she getting access to the ones that's gonna give her money.
We doing a stream tomorrow too. I got Master C in the building tomorrow. And I got my man J-Rock in the building tomorrow. Perfect. Stream tomorrow night. It ain't tricking if you got it. We're gonna go into it. But point blank, I think she know what she doing, especially if she a pass around. Right? She literally knows she getting negative results. So saying that stupid shit, is straight up and down her being salacious as hell and being an agent of chaos. Because I don't even believe in your truth, this person's truth. The truth matters.
Right.
I just use that terminology because I wanted to see the category. Know what I'm saying? Let me show you this. You seen this?
Being said, scenario:
I sent this to
you're
you.
on a boat in the middle of the ocean with your wife and your child, and it's still a young child. Both of them get lodged into the water.
My wife.
You're gonna save your wife?
Yeah.
Why?
It's my wife.
Period. That's it.
I love my wife before I love my child. How the could I choose my child over something or someone that created you? I come respectfully. I gotta make another one. Cause I can't make I cannot make the same woman I love. It's impossible.
It's impossible.
Like you can't play with love. Like real talk. And this ain't for people that's inspiring to be loved or living in just one apartment with each other. The conversation, nah, it is real. So I know that kid, it wasn't meant for you.
I feel the same way.
Facts.
And you know that being.
What you think?
That's how we feel when we see pick-me's, when we see people just saying outlandish shit that they just know it's not true. I think that was bullshit. His love for his wife couldn't even save his marriage, and he don't have no damn kids.
Wow.
Neither does she have kids or never, and she ain't never been married.
That the lady right there?
Yeah. So it's like this conversation, and then it's like, especially when it's like, oh, y'all don't really know. Well, you don't really know because your wife wasn't dying, but y'all divorced. You don't even have to save her.
So what you think? So he's speaking truth, or he being an agent of chaos? That's just what we're gonna go with. One, for he being truthful to the chat, or two, if it's bullshit and he being salacious for clicks.
Agent of chaos. I think anybody would change children, save children first. Just the most vulnerable always is just most susceptible.
Wait now. Hold on now. So we got one. Hold on now. Let me get my mouse. Pause. One. Count, Shrell. Use your fingers. Other hand. I don't know. it's kind of close.
It is close. The twos is winning though.
Nah, the ones are winning.
Is winning.
Yeah.
So the ones is what? They think he's telling the truth?
So no, yeah, the ones saying he tell the truth. The ones seemingly agree that they would save their significant other over the kid.
Yeah, maybe in like childbirth. But we talking about a kid and a woman hanging off a cliff.
A kid and a woman hanging
that
off
one, that woman gonna leave you anyway. you let her baby die, she gone. She ain't gonna be your wife no more. You might as well not save her.
I'm just saying.
I'm telling you, if I'm right here and you let my baby die in front of me, and I gotta live through the fact that you saved me, and live through the fact that my baby gone, and live through the fact that I had to see it all happen, baby, I'm gonna drop too. I might pull you over the cliff. We all going now. Might as well go to heaven together.
So, let me ask y'all a question. Let me ask you a question too. If y'all don't agree with him, are you okay with his answer?
Yeah, I'm okay with his answer.
Like, or is his answer like a hell nah, fuck out of here? Because she answered the same way.
No, I'm okay with the answer. Because I mean, of course, we understand that it's husband and wife is supposed to be one. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
From what I've seen in the earth, people rarely put their significant others before their kids, though.
Okay. Yeah, that's a fact. I think for any niggas. Yo, Sherelle, do you think that actually causes issue? I saw this pastor one day. It was a clip I saw, right? And so the wife and the husband and the two kids came up. You may have seen this. And so the wife was here, the father was here, the husband was here, the kids was right here. Naturally, right? But the preacher took the kids out the middle, put the two husband and wife together, and then put the kids on the side, and they still all attached. But the two that were attached at the hip were the husband and the wife, because the kids often get inserted between them, and you see a separation, not malicious, but separation nonetheless. You know, so it's just interesting. It's just interesting, you know.
No, yeah, I just think that causes problems in a marriage when like the partners forget about each other and they start to prioritize the kids more. And most likely it's women that do it. The majority of the time, it's the women who do it. They even have like a theory where a woman came up with like that men are jealous of newborn babies. Because I was always trying to get to the bottom of why I would see like relationships, people be in relationships and then a baby come and they break up, and I'm like, what are these babies doing to these situations? Like they be happy in love, and then they have a baby, and it's like the man is gone. Like damn, like baby ain't even walking yet.
And you know, and this not what we're talking about, but we can talk about it a little bit, right? There's an experience, right? And all the experiences just start to change, you know. Things that are appreciated get pushed off as so like less important, right? And it's always a justification, but that's a kid, that's a baby, that's a toddler, right? I know I joked about it, like my plate being made, you know. So the kids, right? They plate to be nice and set out and all this stuff, you know. And my plate wasn't being made first initially, and you know what I mean. Like, but I appreciated the fact that my plate was being made in the first place. You see, I valued that. It ain't about being selfish. It's about you did this for me, and I appreciate it wholeheartedly. Now, I don't know if we articulate it that way though either. You know, maybe it comes off as just an expectation. You know. But it's just interesting in terms of dynamic for sure.
I think the majority of our people would disagree. The whole concept of like the baby boy, where mama gotta have a life too. Mom is always supposed to be self-serving to the kids, and typically because Black women don't have children with their husbands, it's even more looked down upon because that's not even your husband. Sometimes majority of the time when a stepdad comes in, because we know it's stepdaddy season in the Black community. Everybody done had us, except me, because I live with my daddy. But everybody done had a stepdaddy who have a single mom. And typically what happens is the whole neighborhood is talking about this girl because she does more when the man gets in. You know what I'm saying? Her whole vibe changes. Whatever this man steps in, I know girls who don't keep their house clean until they get a man. Or they don't dress a certain day. They get a man, they whole style change. They dress different. They go out more. They do whatever. And then people always feeling like, oh, you wasn't willing to do that for your kids. But the way she loved that man is not the way she gonna love her kids. She gonna put that man first. But she'll be ostracized. That looks negative. And then they'll say, oh, a real man would want the kids to eat first.
Yo, that didn't make sense. Like, you know what's crazy? You know what actually happens in the real world? The people who can do the most work eat first. Right? Like when we coach the kids, the seniors eat, the starters eat, you know what I mean? And then the freshmen, you ain't playing in the fucking game, nigga. You get the end pieces of the bread. You know what I'm saying? You get the scrapes of the peanut butter. You know what I'm saying? That's what happens. Whoever's the most serviceable eats first, right? It just in terms of logically, you know? Damn, man. Kids can't help you with shit. Honestly, they all liability.
That's why we were supposed to give the man a big piece of chicken. We got to keep him healthy because like if we lose a kid, we make another kid. We lose this man. That's why like I saw a movie and it made me so proud. It was white people, but they had like a situation going on and it could have been dangerous. The woman gets out the car, tell the man, you stay with the kids. Because if it's dangerous and you go out there and we lose you, I'm gonna be stuck with the damn kids. Let me get off. So you see me getting off, you get out of here and skedaddle with the kids because they got a better chance of survival being with you. which I understand that point of view because that's how my mama felt with me and my brother. You know what I'm saying? When her and my daddy split, she felt like they have a better surviving chance with you.
Yeah, 100%. Sherelle, I heard Trigger Mike say this, right? And I think he was being hyperbolic, you know, but I catch his drift. He said, it was a clip he said, you know the stats. Kids are 100% of the time abducted when they with their fathers, with their mothers, never with their fathers. Because even people know when you with your daddy, that's a whole lot more opposition. You know, I saw one clip. The lady was just walking with her babies. The dude just pulled up and got out the car and tried to take the baby. He ain't trying to do no tricking. Like, you know, he ain't off. I can snatch this baby from this woman without any opposition. You know what I'm saying? He just did it. And so he got it. But then the other kid like reached through the window. She had like 4 kids with her. And they were able to pull him out. And then a couple of men ran over there and he like drove off. But there's like no threat. Essentially,
yeah,
right?
It's not like a woman is never going to be a threat to a man. A woman is only a threat by the men she's associated with. What are the consequences for messing with this particular woman? I'm gonna leave this woman alone. We could walk through the thing on stage because I'm this man's child. That's my big brothers. That's my big cousins. These my big homies. And if you do something to me, you're gonna start an all-out war. The men around you that protect you is what your threat is to other men. But when you just in the earth, ain't no man scared of you because they know they can knock you out. Like no thought about it. No thought about it. No man looks at a woman, Clarissa Shields, a Muhammad Ali daughter. Listen, no man.
Look at this, right? And this real shit, right? I have to play this, and I got a couple more that I want to play, and then we're gonna get to the Kanye shit too. But just look what you said, right? So this woman here, let me show you this. So this woman's name is, hold on. Just because it's interesting that you say that, right? And now Clarissa Shields is the best female boxer ever, right? Just to be fair. Well, I'll show you this after. But essentially, I recorded a event this weekend, right? It was a boxing event, and so the train, she fought for all the titles before, right? Her name's Helen Joseph, and she wanted to like box the end. She's like, okay, I'm gonna box him, and then you being me, right? But I would have fucking killed her if it was a real, you know what I'm saying? And she fought for the IBO, WBF, all that shit. She sparred Clarissa Shields. Clarissa Shields didn't invite her back. You know, she be talking spicy. You know what I'm saying? But now I kind of know what I'm doing. Like it's not gonna go how you think it's gonna go. You know? But it's on the thing. Let me show you this.
The way men hit each other. Like that's what women have to pay attention to. It's like it's that drawback and pulling all that iron testosterone strength that you don't have. They be putting it in that left hook and knocking it out. Once I see men knock each other out cold, I'm like, there's no woman who can do anything with that. Even skinny niggas will knock niggas out. Short niggas, all that. I didn't see short men, skinny men knock grown men out. Oh no.
Yeah. That's why I was gonna show y'all this clip, but I'll look at it later.
Look, show the clip.
I'm trying to find it.
You're already in there sweating.
We got a while, right? We ain't going nowhere. Let me see if I can find this clip real quick. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. So her name's Helen Joseph. Like I said, she fought for a bunch of titles, right? Just in terms of comparison, right? And I ain't that small, but just saying, right?
Yeah, he's just short. He's still wide.
That's what she said. I'm just saying.
That's your comeback, indeed. Hey there.
Consistent. You know what I mean? All right, let me see. So it's sparring, right? So essentially, you ain't trying to kill each other, but you know, she called me out because she's like, you could take my punches, right? This is her thinking in her head. Like, you could take it, so I'm gonna beat you up, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, and like I said, is she a professional? Is this large enough? Pause.
You fought the girl? This the picture you fighting the girl?
Yeah, like, cause she like, hey, you could take my volume, you could take my punch. This was she telling me, like, you know, before going in, essentially, right?
You fought a girl, him.
Mm-hmm. Right, and I had to take it easy on her. But she a professional fighter, though. That's the part. That's the key component of this whole thing, right? So mind you, I just had surgery. I'm getting back, right? The whole 9, right?
You lost because you starting to.
No, just saying.
Don't start juicing it up because now you like, remember, she professional and my shoulder hurt. So if you lost this fight, let me know before we watch it because we could turn it off.
Her name is Helen Joseph. Helen Joseph. She from Nigeria.
Hamp, did you lose?
It's right here, really.
I don't want to watch you lose. It's gonna make me look at you different if you get beat up by a girl.
No,
now, I'm gonna really think I can stump you out when I see you. You already short.
For my coach, because she know how hard she be going, right? I'm just tapping her. I hit her one time. That's just one time. But she can't. She's not powerful enough. She's too small. Right? Her punches don't hurt. She tell me to slow down.
You walk on that girl, man. Yeah, you wrong. You ain't taking it easy on her.
Yes, I did take it easy on her. You yelling at me?
No. That means you probably could beat Clarissa Shields up. That just broke my head up. Because if Clarissa Shields had a challenge with her, you might have fucked with Clarissa Shields.
Yo, I was taking it easy on her. Yo, y'all, the chat gassing. These savage, you gassing. I was taking it easy on her, bro. Y'all ain't shit.
I'm gonna bully Ezekiel.
I ain't even hit her for real, bro. Yeah, I could have been touching her for real, man. Y'all ain't shit, bro. I'm just saying though, Sherelle, right? I'm like moving more, whatever, but she can't fuck with me. Is she a professional? Huh?
I see it.
You know?
I was scared for a morning. You started talking it up. You talked it up because you beat a girl up. And you just want us to let that pass over. That we just watched you beat a girl up. Y'all cousins, y'all feeling this?
No, it was that one punch when she wobbled back. Sorry, I you know.
And then you kept like going in. You saw her slowing down. You saw like she didn't want to fight no more. And you sped up. And you start hitting them more. You like,
that's what. See, everybody who actually be fighting know those was a kitty punch.
Nice kitty punches. That lady probably got a black eye.
Y'all got it. Oh yeah, Clips. You know you got to change the angles on her, man. You know you got to change the angles. You know, I told CJ, man, we're gonna have to get one, man, for the hood, man, before life is over with. You know,
CJ got to fight who you?
Yeah, before life is over.
Y'all fought though.
Yeah, but that was a while ago. But now, shout out to Helen, man. But yeah, that was a pity pat punch. I'll show you the other 3 rounds, but we don't need it.
You went 3 rounds with her?
Mm-hmm. You want to see him? Nah. Eat up, say beautiful stud. Oh man. Y'all crazy as hell, man. Oh, Nika Sue would have dudes need pussy so bad they can't let it die.
Oh,
man.
he would let it die though.
He been getting married for
like 5 years now.
It's Jilly gassing. He been getting married for 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let me show you this, man. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, and tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. You seen this dude?
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
I see him everywhere. He the new it boy. He going through his humiliation ritual so he could,
Speak on my nigga. Nigga, run that face. Like Pokemon, I gotta catch them all. In a real way, I'm not turning down nothing. I'm not backing down from no man. Bring the biggest matter. I got down with the biggest nigga on the yard. You feel me?
Absolutely.
Or any nigga speak on my nigga, nigga, run that face. Like Pokemon, I gotta catch them all. In a real way, I'm not turning down nothing. I'm not backing down from no man. Bring the biggest matter. I got down with the biggest nigga on the yard. You feel me?
Absolutely.
Or any nigga.
What you think? He mean this shit?
Hell yeah. He mean that. You ain't seen his fights?
No. Not really. I think I seen like one half a scrap or something.
He was fighting on that show with Erica Mena. He had a couple of fights on that show. Then he had he been doing a balloon pop. He didn't fall on a balloon pop. I ain't gonna lie, the other day somebody stopped him at the red light. He had a fishbowl.
I saw that, but they was cool.
They was playing, but I'm like, the way he was serious at first, he didn't know what to do. I'm like, okay.
So
I seen him stole off on this woman, this thing.
Okay, so let me ask you: is he ruffling feathers because he mean what he's saying, or is he being salacious for clicks and likes and views?
No, I think he'll crash out. I think he'll certified crash out. So that's the wonderful thing about the world today is that you can really find people who really are crash outs.
Let me ask you a question. You seen him fight a bunch of times?
Yeah.
That sound like it's planned.
You think it's planned? He looked like he been fighting all his life though, huh?
I don't know, man. He just got one. You look rough. But I'm just saying, if he on the camera every time he banging out, that don't make a lot of sense to me. Because if I'm crashing, there ain't gonna be that many cameras in the earth unless it's
but you ain't no crash out. Like if he a certified crash out and this is what he do on TV, I can only imagine what he do when the camera's not around.
Oh, so you saying, all right, Orchid, be safe. I think Orchid in Australia. So is he? So you saying he really like that? We just catching the ones that are on camera, or is it kind of playing like, okay, here's what we're gonna do, and then it gets done?
Yeah. So let me show you, because he was on a reality TV show, so that's where he was fighting at the most. But this is the thing. Let's say like a King Von thing. You know how so many rappers got exposed for rapping about it, but not really living like it. And then they found Von, and it was like, oh shit. We found the real one. We found the real, let's just give them a stage. That's what they starting to do now. They used to, like, women used to rap. Like Lil Kim was letting Biggie write her raps. And then they found Sexy Red, and they're like, oh no, she really like this. She's really this stereotype in real life. Let's give it a stage. I think they're finding real stereotypes now.
Oh, I see. So like reality said, but he really will do it. Like,
it's funny that way. Instead of having to pay somebody to be fake, they going in the hood. So imagine we got niggas playing crackheads in movies.
Yeah. Now you find them.
No, they're going to Baltimore and finding the nigga.
Now you find a real Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Like, you know what? You know who the one that I pops out in my head? What's the girl? She was on Girls Trip. Haddish.
Tiffany Haddish.
You know how many women we know like her? With that attitude, she ratchet. Like we know 1,000 of you.
She fake though. It don't seem real.
Well, we know how it really looks. You feel me? But to them, it was like different. You know what I mean? I just another example like what you saying. You know?
Mhm.
Okay. Damn. That is yeah. Because even like Plies, right? People was talking about Plies, how he ain't never lived that life. That's like his brother life or something, like his uncles or some shit.
Mhm.
Same thing with what's his name? The Clips, Pusha T.
Mhm.
But you know, Malice, his older brother, was really outside type shit, right?
Yeah.
But now they got the people who's actually outside, they get putting them on camera.
Yeah, they finding the real ones. It's like, why pay somebody to act like it when we could go get
A nigga
the
who
real
will do
deal?
it. Yeah, and it comes across as authentic, right? Essentially. So what y'all think? Is Aaron the Plumber ruffling feathers being keeping it tall, or is he being salacious with his actions, like on purpose? Number one, if you think he keeping it tall, or number two, if you think he playing into this shit, which I think.
Mhm. And he too eager. Him like, let's say this is what you do. Like you always say I could fight, right? Don't mean you want to fight, right? But if somebody pick a fight with you, how you feel? You got that joy inside, like, oh, this shit, this is what I do. This is what I do. So like sometimes when Fantastic be up here, Fantastic is a certified shit talker. He's a certified I'm a stun on you, biggie nigga. But he be trying to come up here and act civilized until somebody poke him. But he only need one poke.
False.
Fantastic need one poke.
That
So
nigga Fantastic need a half a poke. Pause.
They eager. That's why I know he authentic, because he too eager. Like, hold up.
Hold on, I gotta hold on.
They be like telling him shit. You gonna pay me to do it?
Yo, we've been letting him get
great.
Hey Sherelle, we've been letting him get that shit off too, right? Acting like he's so innocent and shit.
Hate to see a new person on the panel. Like, oh.
Hold on. Let me see. I think we gotta tell him just so he know that we know. Hold on. Let me see. Yo, man, we found you out, man.
Found me out.
Yeah, me and Sherelle on the show right now. So, you say you don't never start it.
Okay.
It's not true. Sherelle said how many pokes did he need, Sherelle, to get started on a nigga?
Half a poke.
Sherelle said you need a half a poke to go in somebody,
You
nigga.
better not suck your teeth or roll your eyes, as she be saying. Don't suck your
Pause, brother.
Well, we said
Nobody
pause.
poking anything over here. Okay?
if somebody suck their
half
teeth.
a poke is still a poke, brother. So again, that I don't start it. I just
Bye, nigga. Bye.
He said half a poke is still a poke.
Brother.
And this is a poke is you suck your teeth. You rolled your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
I know that motherfucker. I know you roll your eyes, little fella. All right, now, little fella.
Let about
he always looking like that's him. He always looking like, do I need to get it out the trunk? That be quick to get it out the trunk. Like, make me go to this trunk.
He's like, please don't make me go to this trunk. He done popped it already and everything.
This even isn't my final form. We still had this clip with the Dragon Ball Z. Somebody from Dragon Ball Z, you probably don't know him. But he was like, niggas be thinking I'm fighting to save the world. But really, I just like to fight. Like, no, this is just what I do.
Who would like to fight? Which one?
That was Goku. It was Black Goku.
Oh.
So niggas be thinking he fighting to save the world when he just
like the fight. Dre with the $2 says the balloon pop fights planned. They set him up. Dre with the $2 says when he first hit the scene, 1. Now he's 2. Yeah. Well, it's interesting, man. It's interesting. What about this one, Sherelle? Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, and tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel.
Wait, I got something to say to what Dre was saying.
What?
So you know how girls be prostitutes?
Yeah.
You don't think OnlyFans was a better option for them?
Like as opposed to street walking?
Listen to this. Women who was walking the streets, having to let men inside their bodies for a price, can now make more than what they was doing safer in a room of their own house, posting pictures on the internet. So when you already take me from some shit that I do, and then you say you're gonna pay me more to do it.
I think your terminology is what's throwing it off, though.
Why?
Because you're saying better. There's nothing good about any of it.
Well, it's nothing good about it, but I'm saying that's for the profession that they're in. If you had to have sex with a man for $40 and now somebody it's safer, yeah.
Safer? Yeah.
Okay, let's say safer, yeah, safer.
I think I was just about to say that, Thanos. In theory, it's safer. But I think it seems safe, right, Relly? But then you got all these people out here with access to her. And then the dollar amounts will change. And in that case, what are those women willing to do that could potentially jeopardize them? You know what I mean?
But I mean, once you was a streetwalker, that's probably the worst,
huh?
I think that's the worst you could ever be, the streetwalker.
Yeah, I guess it's.
Yeah, it's no. I don't think it's no further than that.
Yeah, I think you have to be right. So safer isn't better, right? Like the game of football.
Is it better?
No, like for instance, the game of football today is safer than it used to be, but the game isn't better because of it, right? You see what I'm saying? So like the hits, the collisions, all that stuff, it has watered down the game. But it's safe.
For those women it is because
No. I was simply saying safer and better don't automatically coincide. You see? That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I agree with that. But I'm saying the probability of them being deleted or raped or the horrible things that happen to them out there in the streets, and nobody's really checking for them because typically those women don't have family ties or anything. So most people who know that they do wrong to them know, I'm gonna drive off. Nobody gonna come looking for no hooker who did something to a hooker or whatever. So
yeah. Nah, there was one dude, I forget where it was, but he was just preying on hookers.
Right.
Left and right.
Even the rappers, right? Because like when you take a King Von and you like, boy, I was out here drilling when it was just for fun. And y'all gonna let me get on stage and give me millions of dollars and let me fly in planes and be on TV and fuck bad bitches and do all, like turn me up. Turn me up. Because I was doing it for nothing.
OnlyFans, I think, is probably more detrimental, though. I think that they're forever tarnished because they recorded it and put it on the internet too, right? So I think that at least the prostitutes of yesteryear, they can move to bumfuck Idaho and potentially just kind of live, right? But now with the OnlyFans, like you've been exposed to everybody potentially, right? And it's hard to erase that shit, so
because somebody screen recorded it and that's all it takes.
What about this?
I posted this on my channel yesterday.
This one? Yeah. The chick that you love is a hoe, bro. Fuck it. I said it, nigga. The chick that you love is a hoe, bro. Fuck it. I said it, nigga. The chick that you love is a hoe, bro. Fuck it. I said it, nigga. What you think?
I was here. That was the show. I know who you was talking to. Yeah, chick, they love these hoes.
Is it true?
Yeah, I just think, you know how people be like, I would never, and they always do. It's a sad thing to see.
Damn,
Oh,
man.
I hate it because I hate to see it, like, especially with men, because women are always like, I never be messing with no dog nigga. She be dating Clifford. But when it's a man, and you think he could never get swindled by? Oh boy.
But I was just more so saying, yo, look at the body counts, right? You feel me? Like niggas is like 10 ain't no bodies, right? You heard us say that a million times. So just based on that mere, it ain't even about her walking the stroll. That's why, like,
but you know what? Let's talk about it, because we're not gonna talk about people that we know, because that's, you know.
Yeah.
But we know Kevin Gates. We can talk about him.
Yeah.
Before he was famous, he married his wife, best friend, Drika. She was a virgin. That's who he have the kids with, right?
Mm-hmm.
He is now leaving Drika to be with Brittany Renner.
Really?
Perfect. Put him in a fucking bed. Perfect. You want a nigga that's gon' please you. Suck your toes, kick it down, please you. That's ain't me too. Girl, you addicted and I need you. She said, "Bam,
So imagine leaving. She's admittedly said she has a body count of 35, right? On the Shannon show. But you know, he made a song about it. He was like, "Oh, what I look like caring about a body count when you a baddie, da 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 da." But your wife was a virgin. You're the only man she's been with. That's the woman you have children with. Drika never been out here embarrassing you. We don't know nothing of her but holding herself like a wife supposed to hold herself down. But he's literally leaving his wife to be with Brittany Renner.
Isn't his wife pretty?
Beautiful. Natural.
Is she prettier than Brittany Renner?
Sure. I think so, but I'm not a colorist. But whatever.
What do you mean? She dark skin, light skin?
Well, you know, Brittany is mixed. She
is
brown like me. Drake brown like me.
Okay, so Brittany Renner's younger too, right? Yeah,
I think so. She may be even a little lighter than me.
Let me see who in the building, man. Let me see. Who that? Remy, what up? Chacho, what up? No Chaser, what up? I got Queen T, Motivated Vision. I see you. Thanos was right. Ray was good. Gerald in the building. Salute. I think I see somebody else too. I think I seen Black Gold. James, you late, but you here. Zagu, what up? Ronnie was shaking. Let me see.
What James said? My James?
Yeah. So she look pretty.
She is pretty.
And so he ain't gonna be with her no more.
Left her on the farm.
For who?
Brittany Renner. Now Brittany is a baddie, certified.
Fellas, if you had the option with no judgment, 1 for Drika, 2 for Brittany. 1 for Drika, 2. Ray James ain't been here, Mel. Has he? No Country for Old Sims. What up? 1. No. Fellas. Take this walk with me. Aesthetics only, not knowing what y'all know about Brittany. But you just see these two women, they appear before you. Aesthetics. Now I gotta change the numbers. 3 for Drika, 4 for Brittany. 3 for Drika, 4 for Brittany. Aesthetics only. 3 for Drika, 4 for Brittany. 3 for Drika, 4 for Brittany, so I can see.
Nigga still putting 2. Oh no, they them 3s went to going crazy. The 4s is in there.
I don't see no side by side.
Probably said 7. You know what that means?
They are married?
Yeah. You know, she turned into a Muslim so she could become a wife.
Wow.
He just went to a DDG thing, and like, you know, people was recording. He was with her, like he walking around with her, like that's his wife.
It's the best. Oh, wait, hold on. Damn. I mean, is Brittany prettier?
I like Drika face more.
Damn.
I'm a little racist though, so I just feel like I'm biased. I'm not a good person to ask.
Yeah.
The more blacker you look, the more traditionally blacker you look, the more I find you attractive.
More blacker is crazy.
Yeah, like the more, you know, blackety black you look, like I think the most beautiful people in the world are very like dark skinned chocolate people. You know what I'm saying? So I'm biased. You know, I don't really have that mixed people fetish.
No, I was more so pinpointing the lack of grammar is what I was saying.
Oh, blacker?
Like more blacker is
more blacker.
Yeah.
HAMP, you barely can read. You do know that, right?
I read
you
all
know
day.
We be sitting up here watching you read them super chats, struggling, right?
I read well. People's grammar is inaccurate. Now I have to.
What's
Now I have to discern what the super chat says because they being cheap with the $2.
You just said the super chat. That's what you just said. Talking about my grammar.
No, yeah. So I made a mistake, right? I got jumbled up. You said more blacker on purpose.
More
yeah,
black.
I mean,
wow. Ain't nothing more blacker than saying more blacker. Blackety black.
Damn, man. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, and tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. Whenever slow people agree with you, you got to be careful.
Ooh, right? Do Remy? Wait. Is that who I think it is in that picture?
That's her boy. That's the same she been with. You know, Remy got a lisp.
Well, I thought that was Loaded Lux.
Wow. Salute to Remy, man. Hey,
look like Lux?
Nah, I ain't.
You met Lux before?
Yeah. A few times.
It's my guy.
Yeah, I like Lux. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend and tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. James was not here, right?
Not in the beginning, no. He probably came along the time we was talking. Though.
Mel trying to stick up for him and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he don't look like Lux though.
I don't hate light skinned people though. You know what I'm saying? I got love for all my African.
I can see how he look like Lux a little bit right there.
Just think the dark one.
Now, this dude, man. This dude, Kanye West. What y'all think? Like, what? When I'm thinking about Ruffling Feathers, I get it. When he went in on the Jews and things of that nature, you know, I was feeling him because a lot of that stuff is true. But it's just like, how much do you have to do to a point that where we can't take you seriously? You know? But it works for him. Mm-hmm. But this shit don't make no sense to me. Like, why not just say your points? Yeah, so-called.
That's when I have to start believing in demons and secret societies and all of this extra stuff. Like, you know why I don't believe in people like Kanye and Jaguar and 304, whatever the new one that they got, and it's because it's too much confusion. And God is not the author of confusion, the devil is. And the fact that you have to tell 10 lies for one truth to come out or be this sporadic, it is wicked. It's wicked. God ain't wicked. That's some wicked shit. He's a wicked ass nigga. That ain't of God. And then you preaching and you making gospel songs. You wicked. God ain't the author of confusion. Like, you don't remember that when Jesus was talking to the devil was quoting scripture. Yeah, the devil knows shit too. The devil knows truths too. We would never underestimate the fact that the devil have a lot of information. But look how he presents it. Look how he moves. Nigga, you're wicked. God is not the author of confusion, Hamp. I'm sorry.
Question for you. Andre with the $5 says, Sherelle, do you think all black people look like Akon and Gabri Sidibe? What about Winnie Mandela or Nelson Mandela? Pure African, no mix.
I never said African. I said black. You just named Africans.
Break it down.
Morris Chestnut. That's a black American looking man. Luke Cage. Black American. Tika Sumpter. Black American. Sophie Barbie. Black American. They look black. They have American features. And they you know, because our features is kind of like a mix of like Indian. You know, we got all our little things in it. You know, we look like the Lost Tribe. I know what they look like. And they look good. Not Hamites. I'm not talking about Hamites. I'm talking about Shemites, okay? Shemitic people. If you don't understand, I understand. Do you understand me here?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm talking about niggas. I'm not talking about Africans. I'm talking about niggas. Okay? I like the way dark-skinned niggas look. The boys and the girls. The boys and the girls.
Let's play this.
Even though I'm not getting no homo.
Put out a video with him and Cassie from 10 years ago. And then it made everybody be like, oh, you know, well, Puff's a woman beater, so he's the devil. He needs to be in jail, right? Meanwhile, I don't know somebody who hasn't gotten into an altercation with a girl at one point, and including Cardi. So now Cardi's like he the number one guy at Rolling Loud, and Puff is in jail. And then you got two women beaters and you got two supposed pedophiles. Watch this. One is, you got three. Watch this. Cardi, Puffy, Kendrick. The two pedophiles. Drake, R. Kelly, or supposed. Puffy and R. Kelly are in jail with Drake 5 years from now, or however long, when they feel like they really want to get, they pulled out a video.
Anything on that so far? The only thing that they pulled out a video, well, the video was crazy, right? Now he says something else, saying like, who hasn't had a altercation with a woman or something like that, you know?
I be around men who ain't never beat no woman. A bunch of them.
Yeah, 100%. I think when he's saying altercation, is that like just like beating her ass?
No,
when you hear those words,
I feel like when you compare it right to Diddy, I feel like
it have to be similar behavior.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They're gonna play the Kendrick song. So that's how far they going. The Kendrick mix with the Universal, all that takedown of Drake reminds me of the No Diddy campaign for Diddy.
Salute to everybody walking in the building. What up, Trey? What up, Venus? What up, Anthony? Salute. I hope I ain't missed nobody. I'm sure I did though.
Like they going all out, but see, I know how to go all out, and I'm not even in that position. I just work on behalf of God. Like how this shit comes together, the timing, everything is like a God sense. I had a couple things I want to say. So I pushed in to the Puff song. I put my daughter on the song. The timing was so perfect. She went in, rapped it. She said, I'm getting sleepy. So she said, okay, good night. And that was the end. And she was giving me like the Lil Kim on the old Bad Boy record. So that's why we put that. And the idea was family. It's so many people who dad actually killed somebody and they would do anything to have their dad home. The two twins, and Christian, we're gonna play the Kendrick song.
Is it cohesive? Do you understand what he's saying so far?
Mm-hmm.
He's saying whenever they want Drake, they're gonna use that Kendrick song to back up and strengthen and still man whatever allegations they want to send at Drake whenever they get tired of him.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because you got the pedophiles that are in jail already.
Mm-hmm.
You know, being accused. Y'all saw the R. Kelly story when parents was literally bringing them little girls over there.
Mm-hmm. So basically, he's saying, of course,
For 30 years.
I believe that part is true. Is that they're allowing the stuff to happen, and then they want to be the heroes when they stop it. When you was the one that was enabling the shit in the first place, you can't be the hero after. Oh yeah, 30 years. We knew exactly what R. Kelly was doing. We was helping, abiding, aiding, protecting. And the moment that he does something where we want to get rid of him, now we want to be the heroes by exposing what we already knew. Yeah, no, all y'all trash and wicked as hell.
All right, we're gonna keep going. It's 2 more slides. AKRS1 was popping with the finances. HAMP. I think this must be what's that? Autocorrect.
Hampshire and Raleigh.
Yeah, I think so. Raleigh, are y'all Hebrews? Yes, because we know that we are. There's a lot of people who don't know their origin. That's all. Melly Mel with the $5 says the Grand Wizard of the Black. Reaper with the $10 says salute. Sad that Kanye has some truths in there, but they were able to make this guy crazy enough to now sound cuckoo. Research his handler, Harley Pasternak, who tried to mind control him with drugs. Man, listen. That's the thing. I don't want to even do that to him, Reaper. This motherfucker saying what he want to say. Now, I think he's an eclectic person. I think that the trauma with his mother dying from, what was it, plastic surgery or whatever, definitely can set you off, you know, in a wrong way for sure. But I think this him, how he process shit. Just to even, you ever heard the song All of the Lights?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know, maybe because I DJ, but do you hear how much shit is in All of the Lights? Hold on, let me make sure. I just want to, just for a second, is this the right song?
All of the lights.
It's so much shit in All of the Lights. You have to be a genius to you know what I mean? Like in terms of music. To process.
Okay, because I'm about to say, you know, we had that genius thing up in there.
Oh yeah, no. In terms of music, it just, how do you hear all these voices? Like, what the fuck makes you put what's the guy that says day and night? What's his name?
Kid Cudi.
Kid Cudi in just to say one line. Like, it just, it's amazing. Damn, man. All right, let me see. Did I play this one? No, I paused it.
On it this time. I never backed down. That's my whole thing. That's why I was mad about removing that somebody taught me into removing that Jay-Z tweet, because it was just like, nah, the whole idea is no matter what, I'm not going to back down. So by doing a swastika chain, it then ruffled some feathers. And then I really saw the comparison of me and Puff with the Diageo and the Adidas situation. Yeah. Regardless if they could have locked me up for taxes and that, they wasn't playing fair. Like, okay, cool, fair deal. You did good. We did good. It's like, no, you leaving with nothing. We have to destroy you. Even though they came and used us to tap into the culture and make money off of black people and people who enjoy black culture, If we said like, yo, you doing us wrong, you stealing my style, you taking all of my employees, you taking Jerry Lorenzo and making him do my same designs as he's the agreeable Kamala nigga. They started lowering the budgets for Puff. So I related to Puff, and then they pulled out on it this time. I never backed down. That's my whole thing. That's why I was mad about removing Boss. They mama died and they daddy in jail. And everybody running around listening to murder music, right? But being like, Puff is the enemy. And when I see all these videos, all tapes, everything, Puff more like my twin. Me and him got into it because it's just like I'm telling these top 5 niggas, is like, yo, actually we probably could be friends, but nigga, you ain't bringing none of that shit over here, nigga. Y'all niggas ain't as crazy as me. And that's why I asked Puff back in the days. It's like, man, how you just made it through all this shit night shit? He's like, I'm the craziest one, nigga. It's like, it's like, so once them people, we family, we can get into it. But they started taking that shit too far. I started taking it personal at a certain point with Puff, like all of the media. Because I wake up every day, whether I did some positive, negative, somebody got something negative to say. You know what I'm saying? So I relate to the idea of being torn down by the media. You know what I'm saying? But keep going on. I know, because we got a short amount of time. I just want to hit you with that. They mama died. And
so when he's saying he relate to Puff, you know what can happen, right? People will think he relating with every single thing. He's saying related to being torn down, getting to the top, acting crazy as hell on those rap. What was that show he had? Making the band and shit. Mm-hmm. He said he relates to him in terms of like the business and pushing and being an innovator, not the baby.
I don't know, but then he said how you made it through that Suge situation. What that mean?
Suge who? Night? Mm-hmm. The beef and all that shit, right? Dealing with a bully.
Yeah. So that kind of would seem like within that craziness, it's like you were dangerous, add a dangerous component to that.
Well, Suge would have been the dangerous one. What did Puff do, you think?
So basically when Puff said I'm the craziest one, like that nigga think he dangerous. I'm really dangerous, nigga.
Well, I think you're willing to do what it take, but yeah, I think
because when we think about what happened to Biggie, what happened to Pac, and what kind of happened to Suge, whereas Suge eventually, the
Suge went down for the same shit that he's supposed to go down for. Puff went down for some other shit. Mm-hmm. I'm saying, like, that's the thing. You get put on trial for what Puff getting put on trial. Even if you win that trial, shit don't just reset. But you could beat a body like Snoop did, beat drug charges like Hove did, and now you could remain exalted.
Because God said that there's a time to kill, a time for war. You know what I'm saying? God said there's a time for. It's never a time to be abusing no child, abusing no women. Nobody ever said there was a time for that. Like, so when it's like when you
it's not a time for murder. There's nothing Snoop was doing allegedly that he would have murdered someone.
Yeah, it is a time for murder. It's time for you to defend yourself.
That's killing. I'm talking about murder. That's what he was charged with.
But they don't have killing in our judicial system, right?
Yeah, but you can't just commit murder and be like, oh, Ecclesiastes 3 said it's a time to kill. That's not how that works.
Yeah, bro, for real. No, because it's just gonna follow the path. Like I said, we're not back in them times, but murder and men killing things, men kill. Like that's just something that we know about y'all. Like I said, y'all apex predators.
Let me clean it up for you. Let me clean it up before you keep going. So you're saying essentially that is man shit that can happen. So what Snoop was enthralled in is people can justify when it's righteous to murder someone.
Yeah, because
there's let me finish because you fucked it up originally. So let me clear it up. But there's never a time to abuse or take advantage of a woman or a child, period.
Period.
All right, go ahead.
That's all I said in the first place. So if you understood that, why do you think the audience didn't understand that?
They don't speak Sherelle.
Wow. Men have the same personality. So maybe it's like an INTP thing.
Hey man, it's New Year's, man. I'm not reading the Bible today, so I'm gonna take a shot. Do we need to? No, right? No, we don't.
Want to take a shot for New Year's? Or do
No,
we need to read the
we don't
Bible?
need to read the Bible right today. All right, cool. They know you ain't know what the hell you talking about. Hey man, happy New Year's to y'all.
I said exactly what you said. You think you
Appreciate
did
y'all. Nah, gang. He said he understood you.
Thank you. Gang. What's gang?
Something new. So Kanye, really. Which I think, y'all. Yo, Shannon, I was thinking. Yo, what you think though?
Yeah, like I said, Kanye's the agent of chaos. It's like, of course, we want to sympathize with him because it's like, oh no, he chose that shit.
Yeah,
and he in it.
Yeah, I really enjoy his music, you know, and I think he says a lot of profound things, but it's mixed in a lot of crazy shit, you know. I don't, cause he say we the Jews, right? And then he'll be doing like weird church stuff.
But then he'll wear shirts like "White Lives Matter."
Yeah, Mr. Jones.
So it's like you could pick apart and then do whatever you need to do to tell somebody. Which, like, if we come from church, so we understand that, right? How people can try to tell you the truth and lower you in with something, and they be the main ones that's confusing. It's the same thing with the conscious community. Okay, so they can tell you something but when they get down to the get down, baby, they be getting destroyed. Remember, you know what happened to Bobby?
Oh God, boy, the conscious boy.
Come on, now, if you'd have stood on the corners, Ham, you know them is coming over there.
But it used to be a bloodbath with them niggas.
That's what I'm telling you. That's what my first intro to YouTube was all that polite. All everybody who was at signed that up. All of them, the evolution conferences, all of this stuff. People take a little bit of wisdom that they get from some book that was in India. Nigga, you wasn't never in India.
Yeah, we smoked them. We put them away for the most part, you know.
The jail cell put them away because they was then starting to build cults and do
But
type of behavior.
We destroyed them for a minute, you know. So so what do you think though? Do you think that he's an agent of chaos, or do you think that Kanye is being honest, is being truthful? He ain't trying to create a stir. He just saying the things that he thinks he needs to say.
Kanye West is an agent of chaos. Maybe the biggest agent of chaos that we've ever seen. He's polarizing. He's provocative. The woman he chose to marry and have kids with, within the way he chose to have his kids, within the woman he married after that, the disrespect to Jay-Z and Beyonce talking about their children, the White Lives Matter, standing up there in a KKK costume. This man is a full-blown chaos.
Damn. I think he believes what he's saying.
God is not the author of confusion.
Understood, but I think he believes it. And when it's mixed in with this message specifically, it's like, so from a content creator standpoint, right? When you step back from like what he added it to, because when you see Puffy, all you can see in your head is him kicking the shit out of the little white girl, right? And you can't unsee that shit.
What little white girl?
Cassie.
Oh, okay.
Right? You can't see past that. You know what I'm saying? So when you excuse me. So when you add that in, it's hard to like really make any sense of it. You know? But what you see is from a very if these are A-list, then we would be E-list, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know? But you see there's so many times where a bad thing happened to someone, and that bad thing people made sure to pile on. You know, not nothing like that, but just anything pile on. Well, hold on, this person said this person did that, but I thought you was this, but you can't, but it's not perfect in your life, right?
Yeah, I do hate a pile on.
You know, and so we see that happen. Not great. We a little bit higher than Z. God damn. I got noticed when I went to Philly, Atlanta. Jesus Christ, my
Like
nigga.
other people notice you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. One dude was in the airport, right? He looking at me like this for real. He like, you hemp? I'm like, yeah. What's popping? I love your show. I'm like, nigga, you gonna smile, nigga? And then he started laughing. I'm like, you gonna smile, motherfucker? Like I thought we had beef. You know what I'm saying? But he was just so stone faced and shit, you know.
I think nobody would ever notice me outside.
Nah, they would notice. I'm like, motherfucker, you gonna smile? But
I
you
feel
know
like
what
I
I'm
could
saying?
come to a meetup and people still wouldn't know who I was. If I never talk. If I talk, it's over.
Nah, they know your face, your cheekbones and your damn eyes. They know what you look like.
I'm wear some glasses.
You know what I mean? And you got a pie face. They gonna know exactly who you are.
Even with her, right? Even with so much that she's done, people who know what she's done won't allow her to be the victim. Just because of her action, her alleged actions, and being complicit within the arena. Like, you're the madam, right?
Mm-hmm.
So even though you're a part of the destruction, you was also a part of destroying other people when it looked good for you. So like I said, all of these people are wicked, bro. Everything that they do, just take it with a grain of salt, because none of them are clean. And that's why they get away with the stuff that they get away with, is because everybody got dirt on them.
That, you know,
It seems like you only could get through the gates over there by getting down and getting dirty with them niggas.
I don't know though, man. I know people. Tipsy was good. Ignorant was good. I don't know. I just know, man. That's why, like, when we be talking, you know, we had a conversation about women control access to sex and all that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I just know what it looked like when a woman buy into you. You know what I'm saying? And so when she buy into you and she believe in you, you know, there's things that only you could do to fuck that up. You know what I'm saying? Like when she willing to do all the things, you know.
Which I think is naturally.
I'm not done. You know, like my wife don't do certain things, eat pork, this kind of thing. The only things that make those things waver is any actions that I do. You see, if I break her heart, trust thing, you know what I mean? Acknowledgement. That's when the only time it'll waver her belief in me, you know?
Or if you eat pork.
I don't eat no pork. But
no, I'm saying, like, if you was to eat pork,
yes.
it'd be like,
she would fucking pass out, right? We was at the petting zoo. They say, it was a pig. The kids wiping their shoes off and shit. I'm like, where they going? She like, the pig. Oh, you can't touch no pig. Come on, let's go look at the llama. You know what I'm saying? But just so when I look at this and I look at the Cassie situation, I'm a low level nigga compared to Puffy, you know, and I just know what it looked like when a woman believe in you. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So when she come out so many years later, I'm not taken aback by that, right? Shit, like Red Pill. Matter of fact, Truth. I'm a Red Pill Ranger, right? He was on here on the he/him one. He come home smelling like liquor, looking at ass. He gets sex even when his wife don't like it. It was on the show, right? I'm saying not when she don't like it, but when, like, if she don't like him coming home.
Clean that up.
Yeah, she don't like him coming home smelling like liquor, but she'll still do the do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Woo,
yeah.
Baby.
Right. Yeah. Woo. But what I'm saying is, when a woman buy into to you, right? You see that? That's what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, when a woman love you, she'll love your dirty drawers. I've seen it. I've been
yeah,
there.
that part. It's an endearing thing.
Yeah,
you know?
I've been there. Most women have been there.
And the mind
That's why I
be
hate when they be like, "Oh, that girl."
yeah, and the mind be gone. For real, for real.
Women always say that, like when they love a man or they feel safe or comfortable with him, they turn their brain off. Which is probably why they get tarnished in the beginning, because they don't necessarily have the discernment to go along with what's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to, in a way, turn your brain off to where I just want to follow this man lead because I'm gonna just trust whatever he said because this is my husband. But a lot of times we have that modus operandi because that's naturally who we are, and we give it to men who are not our husbands or who don't have good intentions for us.
Yeah, and then you know what happened
because she was young and she, you know.
But here's what I don't want to do, right? It happens to all of us though. Keep it tall, even now. Like not now so much for me, but whenever my father was around, I felt like fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like we had to go to church. My grandma was a pastor in this Pentecostal church, so church from 11 to 7, damn near, right? But my father we could go to sleep because he sleep, and you can't bother us if my dad there. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't say shit to me. My dad sleep. You know what I'm saying? My dad say, "Fuck that. Do it anyway." Like, fuck it then. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like you know, that's just how it go. You know, and I think people should get that. Red pill. I was talking too fast, brother. But it was really just a shout out. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn man. So it just. When I see her, I understand it, is all I'm saying.
I never knew men felt that way.
What, with your daddy?
Yeah, I never knew y'all felt that way. I thought y'all always just felt like men.
No, not with your father. I mean, I was probably like 8 or 9. But even this though, keep it tall, right? My brother was in a fisticuffs or whatever, right? They gonna wait to call me, you know? Cause they know there's no back then, there's no even. It ain't gonna be no I'm coming over there to see what's up. Right. If y'all was banging out, then when I get there, we gonna, and I'm gonna call my mans and then it's gonna be on, You don't get to figure he don't get to be your friend when I get there. You know what I'm saying? If y'all was just fighting, you know? So but my brothers know if I'm there or whatever the case is, you feel more comfortable.
No, I definitely like when you with the men who love you and protect you, it's a safeness, Yeah. If you get accustomed to that, like I'm accustomed to that. That's why I don't go nowhere. I don't move without, you know what I'm saying? It don't make no sense for me to be, because if you're not safe around men, this is a bad position for you to be in.
But I'm just showing you that men feel. One time I'm getting jumped, right? This girl, so I'm DJing, I'm done DJing. She's like, "Oh, I want to try it," right? So she like, I'm like, "Don't touch my shit," right? And she like trying to like swing on me. I'm like, so I grab her arm, throw her, right? Like, get out of here, And her friend's like, "You wilding? You don't even know," you know what I mean? Like, that's it's equipment. So I get outside. And she telling on me, right? Her boyfriend or whatever the case is, right? So I'm like, yo, why? She shouldn't have touched my shit, right? She lucky I just grabbed her arm from touching my stuff,
Don't bump the table.
Yeah, but she what the fuck? So
is that a button you pressing, or are you really scribbling?
Yeah, I'm really scribbling, right? So the dude, like, he got the battery in his back now. So he swing on me, boom. So we start scuffling, but he wild deep. Pause. Like, he got niggas with him and shit. Pause.
That's what she
said. Facts. So we wrestling this shit, right? So I got him. I got his feet. You get somebody's head. And you got this, I got his feet in the air. Pause. I'm wilding, right? So I got his feet in the air, right? Pause. And I'm about to do him dirty. Pause, right?
Oh my god!
Yo, Sherelle. And I'm choking him, pause. So his mans come and they punching me in my shit. So I got my head tucked, pause, right? Because they it's too many niggas punching me, pause. So I look up once, somebody jam my shit, pause. Boom, right? So my eye black and shit. And I knew it was black as soon as they hit me. Pause. So I took my head. I said, nigga, you gonna die. Like, at least I'm gonna choke you out. At least. You know what I'm saying? But I knew my brothers was there. I just like, it's a matter of time. It felt like it took them niggas fucking 10 minutes to come outside. But when them niggas got outside, it got spooky. You know what I'm saying? Because I knew it's just a matter of time for my brothers to come out here. You know, like, so you get solace is all I'm saying. I don't know why I told that long ass story, but you get solace from it.
No, I understand. Man, look, I wasn't really like, even though I was raised with my dad, I grew up with my mom's family. Because those kids are in our age range. My mom has 3 siblings. She had 1 brother, 2 sisters. Everybody only have 2 daughters, except my uncle. He only have sons, right? So you see how I'm tall. I'm like a little taller than you, right? But I'm the shortest person. But I'm the shortest person in my family, right? So you gotta understand, my auntie have 6 sons. My mama got 3. My other auntie, she have 3 sons too. So I got 12 boys, and then they got homies. They have the audacity to have partners, right? So they got niggas that be with them. So it's like everywhere I used to be, I was with at least 12, 6'4", 6'3", 6'2", and I'm just a little girl walking in a crowd full of niggas, and nobody can touch me. Everywhere I go, I'm just like, I know nobody not gonna fuck with me. Nobody.
I would have bust through that crowd.
Look how many big ass niggas you gotta get through. And I think that made me a brat. That made me feel like I'm untouchable. Yeah. Then my daddy like, nobody plays with my daddy.
You can't fight.
My daddy's the realest nigga alive. Yeah, I can fight.
You can't fight, my nigga.
You don't think I can fight?
Last time I seen you.
Yep. That wasn't a fight.
I'm just saying. You got your ass.
Because I would have stepped on them big ass corns on your toes if I really wanted to fight you.
Reaper with the $10 says, let me read the super chat. Reaper with the $10 says, there are also a lot of spells in music too. We don't look at the music on a spiritual level enough. Lots powers and chords, but that we don't pick up until it's late. A lot of witches too. Rick Rubin, Badu. Damn, man. Nah, she can't beat me. Yeah, Trigger, you already know.
Yeah, I know you like fighting girls, but look, I don't want to fight you, sir.
Yo, one time, right? Because she used to train me. So we in my yard, right? And my wife this is like when I first started kind of again, so to speak. My wife was like, look like she taking it easy on you. I'm like, thanks. I'm like, thanks. You know?
Yeah. And then you have Pitbull. That's some serious charges. Stop saying I fought you.
No, I mean, it was what it was.
Remember what happened to Michael Vick?
Mike, salute to Mike. Mike coaching at Norfolk State now.
I know, but he had to do time for fighting dogs.
Fuck them dogs, man. Let me show y'all this, man. I'm gonna drop the link. Y'all welcome to join. We just thinking about things that are salacious. Who's being honest, truthful? Is this shit diabolical? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend and tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most.
For me for a quick moment. I want everybody to remain standing quickly. Close the doors for me for a quick moment. I want everybody to remain standing quickly. How many of y'all really received something from the word of the Lord tonight? Listen, when you study scripture, you will notice that whenever God did something in the lives of the patriarchs of old. The patriarchs would pause, they would set up an altar, and they would offer a sacrifice. I asked each and every one of you how many of y'all received something from the word of the Lord. Everyone in this place said these words, I did. Because of your acknowledgement of what God did in word, there is an obligation that is attached to that acknowledgement. In biblical days, they offered livestock, grain. That was a type of currency. Note, if you will, I did not say money. I said currency. And this is what God is saying for at least 1,000 of you in the building. And this is simple. I'm not going to challenge you the way Bishop did. But I know that there's 1,000 individuals under the sound of my voice that can do what I'm about to challenge you all to do. This is simple. 1,000 people giving what I'm about to challenge will be $20,000. 1,000 people giving what I'm about to challenge you all to do will be $20,000.
Lock the doors.
He lied. See, I knew. Pursuant to Deuteronomy 14, right? The Levites only resided in the temple. They didn't work. They didn't do anything else. That's why the other tribes twice a year would tithe to the Levites to give them food, grain, livestock, etc. If the tribes lived too far, they would give them currency like coin and things of that nature. So they would give them resources if they were in proximity. If they were out of proximity, they would give them currencies like coin and things of that nature. The Levites didn't do nothing else but work, upkeep, live in the temple. These cocksuckers fucking selling merch, doing tours, making books, making songs, all types of shit. So what he's saying ain't true, and yet he locked the doors before he said it.
Because even within that time period, the Levites wasn't even a part of the 12 tribes. They didn't even count them in the 12 at the time because they were the high priest. And then we understand that within the holy temples and all of the things that they would have to do within the Levites, no other tribes could actually do that. This was a specific tribe that God had selected, that the Most High selected to do these things. So they really didn't even have time to be doing all the other stuff. So It was only rightfully so that the rest of the tribes come together to make sure that your brethren who are doing the things and keeping the holy temples and protecting these things, you take care of them. That makes a whole lot of sense. What Christianity has done with this, I don't even know how people can be in their logical mind and still be in that church or be in this religion. It drains the life out of me.
I just don't want nobody confused, right? So the Levites are a part of the 12, right? But the tribe of Dan specifically went through hell. If you read Chronicles specifically, right?
Yeah.
I'm saying feel because I haven't vetted this, but I think Chronicles, First and Second Chronicles, gets kind of glossed over. I just don't want them to be confused. You feel me, Sherelle? Like,
oh well, just let them know that Joseph was given two.
Yeah, but I'm just saying
tribes.
the tribe of Dan was
kind of would end up like 13 tribes because everybody was given a tribe, but Joseph was blessed twice.
And I'm just saying Dan specifically got like destroyed, you know. So I just want
and the rest of them just fell in.
Yeah,
to other tribes.
Mm-hmm. But read that. Yeah, I can. Mr. Williams, what up?
Now, for those of us who are on the dais, I'm taking you higher, so put it back. I'm a strong believer that leaders lead not only in time, not only in talent, but also in treasure. Leaders lead in time, talent, and treasure. I was taught a long time ago that it costs to sit up here. There's 1,000 of you. I said, close them doors. Ushers, close the doors. Close the doors. Close the doors. We all gonna lead together. Y'all ain't going no place but to the restaurant.
Yeah, niggas be hungry sitting in church.
There's 1,000 of you tonight, and those that are watching, It's 1,000 that's watching online. This is a small seed. If I get 1,000 online to give this, if I get 1,000 in the sanctuary to give this, that's $40,000 tonight. Now, everyone up here, we've all sold and seeded, but I need everyone standing up here with us, with me, to plant a seed of $100. Because again, it costs to sit up here. Y'all start moving. Y'all can bring it right now. Come. Even if you're giving tangibly, just put your hand on the, take your phone and stick it on the bucket. Shh. Giving is worship. Giving is worship. 1,000 people online, you give $20. This is easy, saints. This is an easy miracle. We should be able to raise $40,000 tonight just from y'all giving. I'm about to go get in my truck. I'm going to my hotel. I got me some fruit. I'm doing fruit now. Fruit and water. I'm trying to look at us. Yeah. Now after you come up here, you can open the doors. Y'all can walk out the door after you come up here. But make sure you come this way before you go out the door. That's it. Look at God. Look at what God has done. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. I'm good. I'm out. Peace.
We need to open up a church, huh? Well,
what y'all think of him? Audacity, salacious, ridiculous. He was justified. What y'all feel, man?
how many people we got in the live? I need everybody to sow a seed.
300, man.
I need everybody to sow a seed of $1,000.
It's one of the reasons why I had to step back from actually worshiping physically.
Damn, good morning, Mr. Williams.
Good morning.
Good morning to y'all. Good morning to the chat. To me, religion's always been the biggest hustle since the beginning of time, to me. And I've always battled with that and battling with righteous men.
You know that 40 is 60, right? Because ain't no taxes on that money.
Right. He did justify what he was talking about, but I don't believe it. You know, he went on Ricky Smiley talking about, well, yeah, he didn't say lock the doors, but you still said shut the doors. To me, it's just the biggest hustle, man. When they start putting ATMs in churches, I was over it. They want your tax returns. They want all kind of. No.
I think
go ahead, Sherelle. My bad.
No, it's just disheartening because first of all, it's just a misrepresentation of what tithing really means and what it really is. And especially trying to take from a disenfranchised community. So many of our elders have given to the church, and the church isn't always the ones jumping up to actually give back to the community in the way that they should. So it's like until everybody in your community is well taken care of, I don't think you should be living in mansions. I don't think you should be living in having helicopters and private jets or anything like that. Even within disasters and things like that, when Houston, hurricanes, all of these things, the churches are the last people who are considering open up their doors for people for a place to stay. It's just a lot of brainwashing and taking advantage of our people, and I hate it because Black people need so much healing. We need so much, and we go looking for it. And the people that we run to, who we're supposed to help us, are the main ones who take advantage of us, and I think that's sickening.
I think I'm gonna do a pre-record on it all, but to Sherelle's point, right? If you go, I'll just give y'all this. You go to Acts 4 and look at what happened when they was tithing. Everybody gave what they could give, period.
Yeah.
And then everybody left with what they needed. So if I gave what I can give and I didn't leave with anything, it's probably because I was straight. But if the people gave, but they needed more than me, they left with more than me because they needed it. It was sort of like almost like communism in a way. You know what I'm saying? But it was simply they poor, they gave they 10 cents. Here, we're gonna send you back with $10 because we know you need it more than I. And that gets totally missed when these fucking pastors is preaching and teaching because they ain't reading. You know, I don't really debate a lot of stuff at all, to be honest, right? But biblical stuff, I had to correct it, you know, and you could tell that they ain't reading. Bro, I went on one show and they was fucking talking about can a man have more than one wife or something, right? So the verse starts out, if a man has two wives, son read the whole chapter top to bottom. I'm like, you looking for context? That's where the context starts, you know, but people ain't reading. And now you believe in shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's crazy, bro.
No, it's like mass confusion. And I don't get me wrong, because I know a lot of people who are leaving the church and things like that, but that's supposed to be like the safe haven where people are supposed to go to get God and community and things like that. And it's just, I think that's the one of the worst things that could ever happen to us.
What, the church?
Religion, yeah.
But you know what happened? My grandfather, he was our pastor, and that's the reason why I like how you break down the Bible, because he did it the same way. And just being around other pastors, other churches all this time, there's just certain terms that they use that just I can't stand, like when God loves a cheerful giver. You know, they want you to just, oh, you need to give you 10, 20%, 30%, whatever the
They say
hell.
that every Sunday. Bring
Come
all the
as you
tithes to
are.
the storehouse. So
Yeah,
in my house.
certain things they use I cannot stand. I mean, I just can't stand it. It's manipulation.
And then
they
it's not
love
even just
to
the tithe and offering, it's the seeds. Because you got to understand that those people already gave tithes. Those people already gave offering.
Yes.
They offered what they could. They tithed it what their income was. They did that already. That has passed.
Yeah.
This new seed sowing shit is y'all don't understand. That's extra. That is not tithe and offering. That's at the end of church. The number in my head I got was $80. If you want God to move in a major way, and it's like, come on now.
I can't stand when people take advantage of the elders.
25% off prices on the Most High, on a blessing, as if any of your monetary money that don't stand on shit anyway could ever get you in favor with God.
And I can't stand the building fund, HAMP. I can't stand the building fund.
Yo, I don't know how every church got a building fund. It's fucking diabolical.
I can't stand it.
Cause the pastor building a new house on the lake.
Oh my God, I can't stand it.
Why the pastor gotta have a nice house? Why the pastor gotta have a nice house?
For 20 years.
So, but that's what I'm talking about, right? Ruffling feathers, right? Yeah. When you think about it thoroughly, they can't ruffle feathers if they want to collect that bread. You know, now this may have ruffled feathers, right? But his framing of it, although it was disingenuous, his framing makes people comfortable, right?
Yeah.
You know, here's a better way. If he was even to do that at all, he misframed it. But why you gotta lock the fucking doors if the message is genuine and righteous?
Yeah.
You don't gotta close the doors.
No. Because the doors of the church should always be open anyway.
Well, the truth is, right, to your point, Mr. Williams, Jesus already told us to go out to the highways and byways.
Yeah.
And bring people in.
Yes.
You know? And when they be like, oh, them brothers standing on the corner, yeah, dummy. The hell you think Jesus was doing?
Yeah.
Jesus was in a hood with a hoodie down.
Yeah.
Masked up with the banger on him.
Yeah.
Why you think? See, this is the part I hate. Why you think Jesus was calm? Like, yo, hear your ear, beloved. Because they was banging out all the time. That wasn't about nothing. You think Peter? That's the first time Peter pulled his swammy out? No. Peter was on that type of time. Here, hold that. You ain't Oh, you good? Hear your ear.
Yeah, he told all of them to make sure you have your
And
weapons.
then he just tapped Pete on the chest, with the backhand. He like, chill, my nigga. You should know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? Then Peter knew it was coming. He got shook. He was on his first 48 shit. But this is just niggas. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just see, you know what I mean? Like, that's just crazy, bro. Like, just imagine, son. You know how much shit you done seen? If Peter pulled a swammy, and he say, "Oh shit, you good." Yeah. Come on, man. Like, they was already on it, bro. Yeah. I'm about to go. He said they doing what at the church? Fuck out of here. Who the fuck make a whip? Come on, son. Like, it's just like, it just
crazy. If Jesus would have even heard that message.
But that's the thing. Jesus wasn't even in the church. When Jesus did go in the church, they was doing too much in there. And that's the thing. It's like when they say like nothing new under the sun. We living in the times now. Jesus had to flip tables in there too. Like, what you mean?
Yeah.
These people up in here can't pay their bills. You asking for them so extra seeds.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Nigga, big.
Y'all selling stuff. Like, people don't think about that. When Jesus was flipping tables, they're like, y'all selling stuff. Don't the church sell stuff? They sell. Like, if you miss church, they sell the recording of the preacher. They got that on sale. You can buy the DVDs. You can buy music. You can buy a t-shirt. You can buy bracelets. They're selling stuff like it's a marketplace in the church. You have to buy memberships. There's ATMs. There's churches that do credit checks. You have to have a certain type of income.
Yeah. There are a lot of churches that are doing that now, and it's just it's crazy. It's crazy.
Ezekiel with the $10. Hit the like button or we locking the doors, man. Jeremiah with the $5 says, we're gonna start delivering curses if y'all don't donate to the plate. 20,000. Damn. Did he say? I didn't hear him say that on that one, unless I missed it. Jeremiah with the tells us, church once fed the needy, now they all greedy. Nigga, that's DMX. Keep it real, partner. Give to the needy. Nah, y'all probably don't know that song.
Yeah, you know the song.
Melly Mel with the $2 says, it's that building fund. The building fund is how crazy. Every church from Connecticut to Louisiana got a building fund.
But that's not the building fund. The building fund is a separate offering. That is the seed. That is saying that you're sowing seeds to plant a seed with money so that you can get a blessing.
No, I know. I was just simply saying every church, black so-called black church, we like ain't nothing changed.
I've never seen nothing get changed on. Yeah.
I appreciate you, Riri. Yeah, man. Could we once you put it in the context of it's us talking, things make a whole lot more sense.
Yeah.
Let's say I don't even want to say this, right? But when Mr. Williams turned 90, right, and he get up out of here, right? And they asked me about hold on. Goddamn glass is too loud. Hold on. All right.
Your glass is too loud?
Yeah, they
had a phone call. That's them phone call.
So the watch this. Hey Meta, take a video. Hey Meta. Meta.
You've never seen them, Sherelle?
Yeah. I mean, I've seen him on his face, but I didn't know.
You can get phone calls and everything on those.
So
I knew you was a man in a black ass nigga.
So, and what the hell am I about to say?
You was talking about what they was gonna say at my eulogy.
I guess. Yeah, right. When I get up there at the eulogy, you think I'm gonna tell a regular story, or you think I'm gonna add to it?
Add to it.
So when they like, yo, that nigga Jesus was out there, my nigga. What'd he do? He fed 1,000 niggas with 2 loaves of bread. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. That ass, bro. That nigga had 3 fish. Yo, but yo. So when I look, I'm like, yo, duh. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how we tell stories.
Yeah. Embellish.
You know.
Definitely. Definitely.
AKRS1, what up, my brother with the 12,000? HAMP, I'm non-messianic God of Israel. Michael hates usury. I agree with that. JC is an idol. David is Messiah. Anointed, Psalms 89. Michael the Savior, Daniel 12. Yeah, no, I think the brothers, it's interesting talking to the brothers that are like Old Testament only for sake of conversation for 300 people listening. And so we definitely have good conversations back and forth regarding that, you know. That would be like another stream though, you know, 100%. Yeah, man. But no, so I just look at the Bible when I'm looking at it, I'm like, everybody look like us. You feel me? So you get stories how you get stories. Ain't shit changed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's really, you know, like just the same way I said, like when Price was on, people think, oh, they was turning the they was gambling and selling stuff in the church. They do that now.
They do that shit now. They do that shit now, 100%, man. It's interesting. So
in a different
let me
way.
ask y'all a question though. What ruffles feathers? Do people know when they being gaslit, or is the truth more harmful?
I think gaslighting to me, because you know the truth will hurt, but when someone is intentionally just keep on going at you and going at you and going at you, I think that's worse.
Yeah, I think the gaslighting, because don't try to pretend like it ain't happening at all.
And people will do it. You know, they know that they're trying to get at you, and then try to pretend like when you light that ass up, then they trying to pretend like, what? I didn't do nothing. I don't know. I didn't know I was being offensive. Yes, you did.
And I feel like the more we desensitize people to the truth, and I feel like people react to the truth in the ways because we don't get to get it as often. So it's so polarizing. But like, let's say like when I was a Christian, I was raised Christian, and your grandma was a pastor, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So when we fell into the truth, it's whoa, it's shattering everything we believed in. It's shattering everything that we know. Your kids won't have to go through that process. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because they've already been raised with the truth. So they'll be, it just won't have the same effects to it. So we have to keep telling the truth and raise that next generation with the truth, because it won't be so earth shattering. It's like, at the end of the day, we got to stop lying to them at some point.
Yeah.
We teach them how to lie. We teach them about Santa Claus. We teach them about the Easter Bunny. We teach them about all these fictional characters. And then when they grow up and they don't believe in Jesus either, it's like, okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But one will cost you way more than the other.
One will cost you though.
Yeah. My father always raised us to look at the reality of everything. Don't sugarcoat it, tell the truth. You know, with kids, you got to do it with them.
Question though. Sugarcoating, right? Because we talk about the truth and ruffling feathers, right? They say you get more flies with honey, right? Ain't that what y'all say down south?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And so what I'm wondering is, right, not to sugarcoat, don't tell things that are untrue, but tell things that are true, but how you deliver it.
Yeah, sugarcoating is not necessarily such a bad thing.
Yeah.
You know, like you have to tell the truth, you know, like for instance, so what do y'all think about that? Like making messages palatable, because see, I'm glad CC just said it. I was about to say it. Facts over feelings, kinda,
yeah,
right? But if my feelings get involved and get in the way, I can't hear the facts.
Yeah.
So what is the expectation if we're trying to communicate something effectively, even if it ruffles feathers as it's supposed to?
I think the delivery matters, like I always say, because at the end of the day, it's like it's gonna miss a lot of people if you're not delivering in the right way. It's the same way with like your kids don't like vegetables, so now you in there doing the airplane thing, right? Point is, this nigga gonna eat these Brussels sprouts. They gonna eat these vegetables. Whatever we gotta do to make them feel like, oh, at the doctor office, you know, pediatricians are different. Your doctor gonna tell you put your arm out, take this shot. Pediatricians, they poking your kid. It's there, bow. It's there, bow. It's the way you have to do things. Like I said, we all want our pizza on time, but if a nigga take a slice, we gonna be looking like, huh? Run me my money. Don't just show up giving me my shit any kind of way.
Yeah.
It's all about delivery. It's all about, you know, especially with kids, you know, it's just about being patient, you know. And
but I'm talking about, but see, that's the thing though, right? We're trying to communicate so much new information to people who thought they knew something, right? And so either people can be absolutely too, you can't get through to them, right?
Right.
So you don't want to be
too soft but too heavy-handed.
But I'm just saying, like, what do we value? Do we value people obtaining the information from us or getting our point across?
Value the information you're getting across.
We value the information, and right now with our people being so sleep, snore like we're zombies. It's gonna take a little bit more than sugarcoating.
So what is
like,
it?
It's at the time where you trying to tell your kid don't run in the street. Nobody ever, when the car is coming, you are never sugarcoating. You're never saying, "Oh, Wugga, please get up." You snatching that kid up because, baby, this is life or death.
You just have to be firm.
Time to be good to you. This for you. This is when it get this critical. When it's this critical, when it's life or death, fuck that message.
You have to be stern,
me up out of there.
Yeah, you have to be stern.
Yeah. You think firefighters rush into houses and be soothing people, them be throwing niggas over their back, over their shoulder, getting out of there?
Yeah.
We'll talk nice to you later.
I need to get my pictures. Now you don't. Just bring your ass home.
Because you know people being there, oh my cats,
Damn them cats.
They train like firefighter. I got a friend that's a firefighter. They're trained because people will do that. People will be in there thinking about all the material things. And the thing about it is if you don't get out there and somebody came in there to save you, now their life, they ran into the burning building, their life is in jeopardy.
Yeah. I got a friend that's a firefighter too, Sherelle. They don't be playing. They be on it. Be on it. Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that people in those situations, hopefully, there was one time my neighbor across the street was arguing with this dude who was driving by, right? And I'm sitting on the steps with my wife and all the kids, right? You know, it's a nice day out. And so the dude's kind of pulled maybe 100 feet up, and the dude get out the back, and my neighbor brandished his gun. So immediately in DC, I'm like, you know, the two youngest ones are still in the car seat that you hook in and out.
Yeah.
So he's just sitting out there. I grab those, throw them in the house, you know, slide across the floor. Throw the other kids, throw my wife and like everybody, just boom. Yeah. And at that time, she ain't like, but don't. She understood that I saw something she didn't see. And I'm not asking no questions about can you please get no, right? Yeah. It's easier for me to toss y'all in the house and then, my bad, I ain't want you to bump your head after the fact. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, but ain't nobody being gentle when it's dire straits. So I guess to Sherelle's point, we in dire straits.
Yeah.
But they don't know we in dire straits. See, when a kid look up and see, oh shit, I almost got hit by a car, that's one thing. When I revealed the fact that, hey, this dude brandished a gun and the other dude got out the back of the car, that's a thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, does that actually transfer the shit that we actually dealing with all this salacious ruffling feathers happening without no truth to
it?
And that's the thing, is because it's like it's a battle for the masses. They have this new fitness coach. She going viral, right? HAMP, her name, Fine Fitness. I'm gonna have to send it to you. She's kind of brutal. She kind of looked like Tony Childs from Girlfriend. And they told her, They calling you the evil Tony Child. She said, I'm telling you she was like, first of all, for Black women, heart disease is the number one thing killing y'all. I'm telling you to eat less and trying to train you to have a healthy relationship with food. She said, I thought I was obese because it ran in my family, but I was obese because nobody ran in my family. People don't have a healthy relationship with food, and I'm teaching you that. But the girl at Chick-fil-A selling your ass high cholesterol, heart attacks, diabetes with a smile, and you think she nice to you. And that's what's wrong with y'all. Gotcha. But that's what it is. Somebody tell us, hey, you need to lose weight. You need to get that shit together. Nah, but we love Chick-fil-A service. Yeah. Chick-fil-A gonna give it to us with a smile. Even though your body burning 1,700 calories a day and you go and get a 2,500 calorie meal at Chick-fil-A every morning.
Damn.
Remember when you got on me, Sherelle, last week about smoking? Yeah.
But the man who said you the coolest at the gas station, that's your friend. You coming down, hey, Miko, my buddy.
So
cancer.
You still smoking though?
Yeah, not as much, but yeah.
I told him he said it was on 13, go down to 10. Every week try to take another one off.
Yeah, she got on me, and you know, I listened to her and her because she was telling me the truth. It's not like she.
I took my best friend on the road. Like everybody, like I never smoked cigarettes because I know.
Well, why you had to tell Mr. Williams that he been knowing that?
No, people don't be knowing because people just think shit is
Mr.
normal.
Williams knows smoking cigarettes is bad.
Yeah,
but he probably still feel like it's normal.
No, I mean, I told y'all it's a nasty habit. I wish I wouldn't have never did it. I'm addicted to the nicotine. I'm addicted. I
took my best friend on the road. Enjoy smoking, but I'm addicted I'm not gonna lie to you. I took her on the road with me. She cut cigarettes cold turkey because ain't no smoking cigarettes in my truck. She came on there.
Mr. Williams was young when this commercial came out.
He didn't have no TV.
Cable.
You saw this before? I never saw this. They get it.
Are they smoking? Or are they gay? It's okay to smoke.
Wait, first of all, I never saw that. And I still
I'll see that damn commercial.
They could say that back in the day.
Yeah, man. Back then it was real. Why do you think they created the labor law? When I was young, they could work the shit out of us. We worked 40 hours. When I was a teenager, yes, it was harsh. We could do a lot of shit. We could actually go and get beer and liquor and everything for our parents. All we had to do was lie and say it's from my mother. They gonna give you the whole thing, and they would give you credit too. Yeah. Used to say it was gay to smoke. They used to even, you know, they had the fried egg and stuff for the drugs. They had all kind of drinking and driving commercials. They had everything. Yeah.
Yeah, we had DARE. We had the DARE program.
Drug.
There's no more DARE programs. These children in high school vaping.
I mean, they vaping, they popping pills, they doing all the
smoke weed, they vape, and they pop pills.
This school year, they had a child OD and died.
Yo,
Zeke. I feel like I ain't seen Zeke in a long time.
Zeke, how old are you though, brother? Because they say you can't outrun a diet, bro. And I've seen it. Like, yeah, when you 25, 20, you know, you like, yo, whatever. Mickey D's, I go work out. But 35, shit start getting shaky. You know what I mean? 40, like, and you just can't, bro. You just can't. So I've been fasting for the past 2 weeks. I don't eat until 6 o'clock, basically. And I work out. I've been working out at 5 a.m. But I don't eat until the kids get home and shit. But I just like water, and I just be chill. I drink tea. It kind of curb your appetite with that caffeine. Yeah, you know. And I found I'm getting accustomed to it. Even when I'm eating dinner, I can't. I'm not just scarfing the shit. Pause.
And it also depends on your It also depends on how much. Because what if he's burning 3,000 calories because he's that active, right? so then he could eat more calories than if he's burning more calories. Just like she
But
said, like when she
no,
teaches
sure. But
you.
what I'm saying is though, right? So I worked out at 5 a.m. Right.
Mm-hmm.
My workout was 55 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
I burned this morning, I think it was 800 calories, which is good for a workout, generally speaking, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So, but now I've been chilling, right? So now, can y'all see this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See the red one?
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So all I'm saying is that's 1,087 calories, right? The day is not even over yet. But think about 3,000 calories. That's a lot of working out, is all I'm saying. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Because I'll never do that shit again ever in life. I know that.
3,000 would be crazy. That's like
She
two of
said
them.
that. She said the average on average we burn 2,000 calories a day, even if we did nothing, right?
Mm.
But on average we eat 4,000 calories.
Yeah.
And we shouldn't. So that's how we getting bigger.
And she probably overshooting on the 2,000 for real, especially work from homes and driving and not walking.
Yeah, because she said some people will be less because some people are sedentary. Because when you go to the people who have like sedentary lifestyles, they burning even less, but probably eating even more because they got.
I think.
Who you think eat more, the nigga that stand up at work all day or the person that sit at home at the desk?
Sitting at home.
Yeah. Yo, but I think city living may keep you a little bit more in shape too.
Yeah.
Because you're more inclined to walk somewhere. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I think you getting off the bus, getting out of Uber, you walking to meet me. Just little shit. Like you just probably
people in rural areas be big.
You got the shopping malls, you got stuff like
and
that.
the South is way heavier than the North, I think, for the most part.
Even like when I go to like the Badlands, you know what the Badlands is, right?
Mm-hmm.
South Dakota, North Dakota, they big as hell too, because ain't nothing out there. Wyoming, nothing's out there. They don't go nowhere. They big and they white, but they big as hell.
They don't go nowhere. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those are the ones that beat the block in football.
Yeah, just hustling and bustling, moving
They be
around.
big working at the gas station.
Mm-hmm.
Don't y'all hate that though when y'all see somebody big and they got a regular job and they be like big as hell? Like
No, there was one dude we used to call him 6'9". He used to work at Mickey D's. I'm like, you just wasted everything, brother.
a lot of tall dudes work at McDonald's down here because the average height in New Orleans is 5'11" for men.
I think when Ass Abe was telling niggas that tall shit ain't all it's cracked up to be for women. Is it true?
Yeah, it's true.
In Niggerville.
I know plenty of short dudes that get women.
Yeah, in Niggerville. Like,
it don't bother them at all.
I think a lot of times when those talking points try to merge us who come from Niggerville with the rest of the world, because they're saying we need to catch up. Like a lot of stuff that's acceptable in the black community in real world, that's not how she go.
Not so much, huh?
Yeah.
What's funny about this, Terrell and Mr. Williams? I need y'all to sow a $20 seed. Y'all gotta pay to be up there. Thank you, Miss Riri, for the first 20 ball of the day. Didn't fit. Let me see. This is what I wanted to do. Hey, hold on. How do I get? Oh, I gotta go to. Okay. Maybe she'll comment again. That's the one I need to do. Let me see. Like Mike was popping. For the collection plate. Keep up the God work. Indeed, man. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. Who you want to talk to, Marcus? You know what I mean? Who you want to talk to? I'm having fun. We got New Year's. So what do we do with salacious content, right? Do we mind it out and say that's bullshit? Or do we like it and share it?
We need to mind it out. Because if we, like we said, like I think people need help taking the bones out, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's why people don't feed their Remember when we were small, our parents used to give us fish with bones in it.
Yeah, but that shit
Have us
wasn't fun.
choking.
Yeah.
People stopped giving their children fish with the bones in it.
But that shit terrible. Oh, you be choking. Yo, you ever had a bone stuck? Yo, it's the worst. It's like you dying, bro.
Or it get behind your jaw, start stabbing you in the back.
Really,
Yo,
and then they gotta give you the Heimlich, and then they gotta stick their finger in your throat and pull it. Yeah. And then I found out. That's how I found out I was allergic to seafood.
You know, so it's like particular things that we just gonna have to train people to do because a lot of people are just untrained out here.
So what is this?
Majority of people.
No, this right here, sorry. You know, this might be risky.
Uh-oh.
Is this the truth or salacious? And we definitely revisiting this tonight. Tonight's show, the women's POV, is named Just Let Them Talk. Huh? What up, Jay Miller? Huh? This one right here. 4,783 likes, 2,000 comments. We need to understand. Tonight gonna be
Are you at 100K yet with the views?
It is at, I guess I can show this. Oh. No, it was at last time I looked, that was at 85,000 views. That was yesterday. So I would assume so.
Okay.
So let's see. My man's right here, he got the most responses. 912 likes on his comment.
It is way top tier. Your dick is not equal to my fucking pussy. Point blank. Period.
His dick ain't equal to your fucking bills neither.
God damn. Look, at the end of the day, I ain't
them bills got your name on it. They don't have his dick name on it.
At the end of the day, I ain't fucking no broke ass nigga. Do what you want with your pussy.
Yeah, you don't have to fuck no broke ass nigga.
Straight up.
Look, you can fuck a nigga that ain't broke. That's not a problem. But just because he ain't paying your bills, don't mean he fucking broke. That mean it ain't his goddamn responsibility. Your bills got your name on it. It don't have his dick name on it.
Okay, you're right. I land my plane. This pussy got a price tag on it. Just so everybody knows.
Your pussy got a price tag on it. Sound like a goddamn toot.
And it's high. So if you're in the tax bracket, then it's okay. It don't matter. Shit.
Hold on. So
pussy for the highest bidder. That's what it sound like.
Callie, on the other side, if he offered, he ain't living there. But you know, y'all doing y'all thing, and you know, he appreciate it. He appreciate the good stuff that you got over there.
Y'all have really disturbed the good brother Hampton. Hampton is over there disturbed. Look at him.
Callie, so the two sexy motherfuckers is over here going back and forth.
If he pays the bill voluntarily, then what you gonna be like? Oh, well, these are my bills. Don't be paying no bill.
You goddamn right.
My shit is way top tier.
Hemp, I think that look in your eyes was like, this is.
I was laughing at all the time.
I know when not to. I know when not to intervene.
I'm like, Hemp is looking like.
That perfect.
I know when to be quiet because I'm just like.
Let the floodgates open on that.
You know, honestly, I got so many mixed reviews because people just kept sending it to me, and so many people was agreeing with Dez and disagreeing with Callie.
In what way? See, I put it in the I changed the title and I put my P star SSY got a price tag or something like that.
Now, do you want us to get into it or you want us to save something for you tonight?
Go ahead.
No, okay, so this is my issue, right? So a lot of women were saying Dez was right. Like, Why do y'all make it hard? Somebody told me y'all make it hard. Women like Kelly make it hard for women like me, because then niggas feel like they can show up and not have to do nothing. I don't gotta be your girlfriend. You still gonna pay bills. That put me in the mind frame of understanding that people did used to take care of their concubines or whatever, I guess, in a way. And even hoes got paid. But are you his concubine or are you his hoe? Because if you don't want to be considered a concubine or a hoe, and you're not his wife, why should he have any type of responsibility over you? This is also the thing, right? Because me being a simple girl, right? And I'm not complaining about my struggles, but it make women who don't get paid feel less than, right? But it makes you feel more, you try to make us feel less than, like, oh, we accept bare minimum because, oh, wow, we're only giving our bodies to men who are committed to us and care about us and respect us. And that's not monetary. That's not tangible. So we're less than. Because you give your pussy for your light bill, you're a boss bitch. And I'm weak. And that's the mind frame that women have, and then and these women have daughters, and they're putting instilling that into a younger generation of girls, like, oh, it don't matter what a man do, but he better be paying these bills. Fuck the respect, fuck the honor, fuck any of that. This pussy got a price tag. Your pussy got a price tag, so do your soul, baby. And you up for sale, but somehow you're taking pride in that.
Yeah, I don't respect that. I
like that. That's the mixed reviews of what it is. Oh, these niggas do better. These niggas, and it's like, but you ain't got shit to show for it. All the women that talk like that, they barely have shit to show for it. And it's like any random girl could go out there and sell herself, baby. I'm telling you, there's not one woman in the world who can't go stand on the corner and eventually somebody gonna pull up. But what do they have to show for that in the long run? Ain't nobody around consistently paying them bills.
Right.
And even if you are the one woman who actually can get it done, why are you spreading that to the masses like every woman gonna be able to get that done?
Yeah.
It just ain't happening. Like, and don't get me wrong, because I think that niggas who trick, in a way, is either niggas who have a lot of money, who don't give a fuck, who feel like I'll just pay the price to not respect you. I'll pay the price to get rid of you.
Yeah.
I'll pay the price to have a good time because that's all I want, a good time. So if you think, oh, this little person you gonna give me the good time I want, they have a woman that's exposing a Brent Fayez right now because he was passing her around to all his homies. Now she have an attitude of want to back. No, but that's what y'all signed up for. But y'all glamorize the lifestyle like, oh, I'm with Brent and I'm his girl. But yeah, he got you smashing everybody who come in there and want something. You a pass around. But you're trying to dangle the perks of it above people, and y'all don't tell these girls what that come with. But ain't no self-respectable man just out here paying a girl's bills just because she giving him sex. If he got it that easy, most men will just move on. I'm not. You telling me I gotta pay your bills after I hit, girl? You know what I'm saying, girl? And what it really is just that sometimes we like to give that predator thing to men, right? And don't get me wrong, y'all the apex predators. Y'all do it better than anybody. But women have that predatory shit in them too. So you'll prey on a weak nigga and make a weak nigga do anything for you. Make a nice nigga a sucker, lick him, right? But come on now, you be sheep to slaughter. But there was so many mixed reviews. Like a lot of people in the comments, like, yeah, girl, take care of yourself. Or get underneath the man's covering where it makes sense. That's all Kelly was saying. Kelly not saying, oh, my husband can't take care of me. Yeah, I'm under this man's covering, which means, yeah, he's providing for me. He's protecting me. This is what it is. But if I was just out here being a casual girl fucking niggas, if somebody chose not to pay my bills, it don't mean they broke. It just means that it ain't their responsibility.
Right. If we got that understanding, hey, why am I paying for something we both like to do? I ain't paying shit. All right, I move to the next one.
But I think even if
tomorrow's
it's not
show,
being said, go.
I was just saying tomorrow's show going to be interesting for y'all.
Yeah, I like the title.
If it ain't tricking if you got it.
Yeah, I like it.
And that's the thing. Like the modus operandi of a lot of women are being that, and they're being brainwashed into that form of thinking. And I just don't think that it's gonna give positive results in the end. Honestly, this whole bare minimum cycle, right? Like whatever a man do, you ain't supposed to appreciate it if this man is not going above and beyond. Like there's a whole post where it's like, oh, I hate my friends who take bare minimum. And because a girl might come home and she telling her friend, oh girl, he opened up the car door for me, bare minimum. He was so respectful to me, bare minimum. He let me bare minimum everything that a woman just might come home and I'm telling you, they gotta be taught. That's why they're going to the sprinkle ladies and all of this. They gotta be taught to be that way. Because when they just appreciate a man showing up and showing his time and giving them love, other women are telling them, yo, that's bare minimum. What did he buy you?
Right.
How much money did he spend on you? That's the only thing that's not considered bare minimum.
Y'all can't even tell each other that, because then they gonna want it.
I think you know what it is, man. I'm seriously questioning the marriage, the duty, the responsibility in terms of what women actually want. Because if they see less and less a need to have to clean up or cook for somebody else, and then you got the women out here manipulating to say, hey, you can literally do what you want, have sex when you want, be catered to if you want, and then you can go back and just be chilling. You know, who's listening to that, right? So I know a group of women who really, really want to be with, like, in a relationship.
Yeah.
And they're like, men would consider these women attractive, you know, but it's just something. And they still single, all turning 38, 39, 40, 41, around that age range.
Yeah.
But I wonder now if they are the minority.
Yeah. But I hear a lot of women say that's what they want. I see it even online, like on a daily basis. Women wanting a man. They just don't want a man to cheat on them. That's mainly what they are. That's all they require. They just don't want him to cheat on them.
No, I just feel like it ain't even about that, because then they could get the one that don't cheat and then his dick better be big enough. And it's like niggas be saying 666. These girls want more than 666. They want them probably to make 6 figures or more. Have a 6-pack or more. They want 9-inch D's. They want unrealistic. Like, when you go into your mind and you dream up a man, that man is never walking around on this earth.
I think they want some good D.
Sometimes.
But they just, the majority of women not talking about, oh, he got to be 6 foot. That's just a loud minority.
I know women who left men because penis.
Yeah. That's all they want is for somebody to just drill them real good. And they pretty much happy. They just want you to be the only one.
Women ain't never happy. We ain't never pretty much happy. Happiness is, you have to have something happening to sustain happiness.
If we can
So
make
don't just think that, all it takes is
of the
good
time,
D
y'all
and
good.
be happy. There's a lot of girls getting good D that ain't happy.
If we can
This-
make y'all
this
happy
right here.
75% of the time, I think y'all good.
Oh, I'm trying to tell you, man. I be in admiration when I see 2 ugly, stink, cross-eyed, pigeon-toed, knock-knee motherfuckers just walking, stink, happy as a motherfucker. They know
breeding that ugly.
Ain't nobody stepping out. Ain't nobody got no worries. Ain't no Instagram popping. They just
loving on
both work at Walmart. Just catch the bus to work.
Yeah,
Kids
loving
stink.
on their ugly ass kids, all that shit. I just be like, damn, they doing the damn thing.
Well, I'm just talking, because I think it's organic, it's real, it's love, there ain't no ulterior motives. You know, when I first met my wife, you know what she didn't ask me? What I did for a living. That one thing like popped out on me for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you do for work? Never even asked me that.
Right.
That's not the summary of everything, but just saying, you know.
out to you. Yeah, that was
You know, I mean, don't get me wrong. She got typical thoughts, of course, but just in terms of that, you know what I'm saying?
It wasn't one of the first, one of the first sets of questions. And
Like, so it just, I saw one couple. I said, man, they house gotta stink. Ain't no way that house don't smell like halftime.
The only house that I've been in that stink is like people with dogs.
But they was happy as a motherfucker though.
Okay.
They do me, man.
I remember I saw this video. Big, y'all might have seen this. Big ass white lady, big ass black dude. They married and shit. They got a big old dumbass table, right? Like some passed down shit. 2 china cabinets, right? She's sitting on the couch. It's a flowery couch, right? But they probably like 45, 50 maybe. And she get up. It take her 30 seconds to get up. You know, she gotta get her rock on. She gotta lean to the right side. Boom, she get up. We thriving because of you. I got a new phone because of you. Such and such able to get a new shirt because of you. We live in this fabulous house because of you. We do this because of you. We do that. Nigga, everything she named costs about $600. but she was like
happy as
just pouring into him like we are doing great because of you.
Yeah.
And today's Mother's Day is doing great. Like I know women who like
And then
my husband take care of it all.
hold on. And then they went to hug and nobody hands made it around nobody.
Right.
But they was shoulder width apart. She was hugging the nigga like they were doing a macarena on that motherfucker. But they was happy as shit though.
Yeah.
You know?
They gotta walk through the door sideways and shit. But
Yeah,
they love,
but
they happy.
he's like, I got a new phone because of you.
Yeah.
And he was sitting there like
feeling accomplished. I'm there.
Yeah.
And that's all they needed though.
For them. So it was good. It was good.
Him got company. Yeah. I always say like life would be simpler if you just dated people that look like you.
Yeah.
Or just be with people that's like you. Be somebody worth being with. So, and if you don't know, you just gotta stop complaining. If you know you ain't shit and should nobody be dealing with your ain't shitness, just stay to yourself and don't complain. That's simple too. I don't know what's going on with these people.
Yeah.
Just got bad character.
And that's what it is too, his character as well. Like
y'all see all the people up in the all them old men in the church. You see the women that was standing next to him at the they all look, you know,
creepy to me.
Even like we don't want to diss our parents, right? We don't want to diss our parents, but our mamas and our grandmas and our grandpas, you know what I'm saying?
Some
regular ass people. And that's the thing, like in this new age, being regular is like demonized.
Yeah. When most people are regular.
Yeah, instead of you like being a regular person or a regular, like if you can't be a regular woman, you either a bad bitch or a basic bitch.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like,
and it's just like, why can't you just be we cool? You know what I'm saying? We cool.
Why the regular girls can't just
be? Yeah, it's just chill. Shit.
Just regular. Like, no, I don't got 20,000 followers on Instagram. No, you know what I'm saying? No, I don't make $100,000 a year. No, I don't have a PhD. I'm just regular. I'm just a decent person trying to make my way through life. I got a regular job. I try to manage my money the best way that I can.
Yeah. It's just like, you know, and the thing about you got a job, you got a career, you know.
Majority of people aren't like that.
Yeah.
You know,
and if you're making it work for yourself, then you shouldn't care. If you are doing the damn thing, you paying your bills, you got everything that you need. I don't understand it. I think when people overdo it, Sherelle, it's about because they won't.
Or maybe the people on the internet are trying to push the standard up. so people will work toward having a higher standard. But I don't necessarily think
I
like
don't
in
think
the
it's
earth.
that. Yeah,
I don't think that in the earth that people are avoiding people, because I see people being with baby mamas. I see overweight people with each other. I see people who don't got no jobs still being together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I think, like I said, online we're trying to transition Black people out of Niggerville into like dominant society.
Yeah.
And in dominant society, the rules are totally different. The way we're viewed is totally different. The way we looked at is totally different. So enough Black people have crossed that threshold to be like, yo, I'm tired of Niggerville representing me. We need to fix Niggerville. So they coming back trying to shake shit up.
Yeah.
And I don't necessarily see it being problematic if we can get better.
Yeah. That's what we was kind of talking about yesterday. I said it, like, we need to start highlighting the classy women, the women that actually out here doing the damn thing, the ones that are respectful, the ones that, you know, they about their shit, instead of us just promoting the ratchet shit all the time. Talking about the ratchet shit, talking about the motherfucker that's twerking and everything. Y'all more than that. There's plenty of good ass women out here that are
But
beautiful.
I think that the women who do the most are like way more salacious,
yeah,
and way more polarizing, and it's just entertaining. And I think that good women or women who are like just regular women, they're so much on the fence. Like they don't feel like, oh, that doesn't represent me. I don't care if Sexy Red is, she can do what she want to do. People want to do what they want to do. That don't represent me as a Black woman. That's not. But it's like, don't you understand that Black gangster niggas is the reason why people walk around scared of Black men in general? So if we start to we don't see the direct effect of allowing a bunch of Black women to have no self-respect, to run around the internet and run around, which we don't necessarily really have control over it.
Right.
But just to be a part of it, promoting it, watching it, being entertained in it, we don't see it as a detriment to us. And I like, it's cognitive dissonance
I'm
there.
now on social media, sure. I don't know if you have many social medias you're a part of, but now I'm just seeing a bunch of female fights. All of a sudden,
It's the show. They got the Zeus Network and then
but it's like,
TV or something like that.
When we first had what's that called? When that first came, now it's going back to like when that first came out. What the hell you call it? Damn. Where they was always showing all the fights and shit. What is now? I'm drawing a blank. Shit.
Jerry Springer, Love and Hip Hop.
No, I'm talking about online. Shit.
World Star.
World Star. Yeah, when World Star first came out, now it's starting to be like that again. Like they just.
No, but it's money though. Like it's money into it. Like majority of them fights you see, it's an app, it's a TV show. They got a bunch of like I was telling him.
These are real fights. Like
no, that's what I'm saying. Like they go and get the hitters. They go and get the Vons. They said fuck pretending. We're gonna go get the people. We're gonna go find them. Oh, you really do this? Come do it on TV.
Because I mean, I don't know what's going on my news feed, on one of my social medias, but it is horrible. And I'm talking about this is even in my city. Like I'm talking about they actually going to meet, dropping the load. They going to meet up. 30 people fighting over 2 people that had a problem. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. I don't get it.
I don't even know if we have a solution to that.
I don't either. I mean, I just I know in my city it is getting bad with violence. It is really getting bad. It is turned up and it ain't even the summer yet.
I don't know. My city, it's been what it is.
Yeah, it's just just see like from the time that January 1st hit, we've got a shitload of murders. And 5 people in a day that I knew died.
I feel like we've been doing less on the murders. I don't really feel like we had a lot of murders this year.
See, ours is increasing.
But we've been murder capital. We've been top 5 all
Yeah,
all my
y'all
life.
have
So
Chicago.
like, you know what I'm saying? To be top 5 for 30 years of my
We
life,
have
and then it was still
Washington.
present before I was born, is like,
Yeah,
so if we get into the bottom 20, if we can go down,
doing good.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'd be happy. Our YNs, they don't really be on too much kill shit. They like robbing, they like stealing cars and stuff like that or whatever.
All the cars, yeah. Well, ours is doing shootings and stealing cars. They doing hits. So. It's just something that we just gotta keep on changing it gradually. It's not gonna happen overnight, but we just gotta change all this behavior. And it was kind of crazy just to hear a woman say, you gotta pay for it. Ain't nobody paying for that shit.
No, but that's the thing, because there's some men who will pay, right?
Oh, you know they're gonna pay. You know they're gonna trick.
So the thing is that you can't.
You're not gonna get a man.
You can't negate people's experience.
Right.
So once people go through it and they've experienced it,
it's second nature to them.
It's life. So if I get a man, like, I know women who get tricked on. I know women who get their bills paid. I know it's stuff that happens. You know what I'm saying? I know that it is, but I also know that kind of be coming with a bunch of other stuff. And then women's purview is like all niggas come with stuff.
Yeah.
So you might as well get paid.
Yeah.
And that's where they're moving towards. It's like they all gonna cheat. They all gonna, you know what I'm saying? They're all gonna invalidate your feelings or whatever little negative thing that they feel like men do or whatever, right? Whatever they dealt with or whatever. And they're gonna feel like, okay, well, enough. If all men gonna do it, then I might as well get paid for it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's
actually
where
seen some women lose their cribs doing that too.
But I do also feel like if we're open about that, we're honest about that, if we're moving about that, the levels of respect that men have for women, the pedestalization and the respect levels that they have for us when they thought of us better because we portrayed ourselves to be better. Yeah. If we was getting bad treatment then,
it's gonna get worse.
And we gonna go willy-nilly. It's gonna get worse.
It's gonna get worse. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And that kind of, and that's messed up because it does make it harder. Yeah.
And somebody used to pee in the bed, and niggas get up, change their clothes. Nobody knew, so everybody be like,
"You did it,"
not knowing until they know, till they find out you the thief. So everything that come up missing is your fault now.
Yeah.
When you the pissy one, with every time, so now somebody else could come pee and then do it to you, right? Yeah. So it's like the little boy that cried wolf, because if we're gonna put ourselves in these situations, it's like y'all don't respect yourselves. So why should anybody have to respect y'all? And it's going to get to that.
It already has.
It already has. Y'all don't respect yourselves. Why should anybody respect y'all? Stop saying y'all the least respected. You least respect yourself.
Yeah.
Why should anybody protect y'all? And we already was screaming we the least protected. So you think we're gonna get more protection by saying our pussy got price tags on it?
No. Definitely no. That right there.
You think we're gonna get
a battery? It did put a battery.
I mean, we might as well just declare war at this point, and we're gonna get.
Hey, we're gonna
get demolished in the war.
Oh yeah, will, because now we really got to be more attentive to y'all than ever.
I feel like the only reason why we even have fighting chances in war is because the system hates y'all more than it hates us.
Right, that's true.
And we can be used to be weapons against y'all.
Yeah.
But in destroying y'all, our only actual really real protection
is y'all.
No other men are going to, no race of man is skipping over their women to come save us.
Exactly. So, and that's
the Asians ain't coming to, fuck you Asian women.
Thanks, Sherelle.
That's the most disloyal group of women in the fucking history of disloyalty.
Yes.
Asian women can't stand their men. Asian men will still protect their women before they come over here to protect us. So my whole thing is that we're gonna be a tool in destroying y'all.
Yeah.
And then be defenseless.
Yeah. That's why you gotta pay attention. You gotta pay attention, and you gotta have them different.
But I don't think people see it that way.
Yeah, they gotta. I'm telling them even now, pay attention, be attentive. Women, be attentive to the men. Men, pay attention to these women, and you'll be able to see if she's for you or not. And if she's not, get up out of her.
But all I'm saying is, okay, right now we have that mindset, right? If we have this mindset, we know bitches ain't shit. They got a select few of bitches that just ain't shit. They got niggas that ain't shit.
Yeah.
And niggas and bitches ain't never gonna be shit.
Those are the ones that,
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
How much have the ain't shitters affected the adolescents?
It's a lot. It's a lot. Because they have seen.
Because it's like they're breeding super ain't shitters and mutating.
Yeah, that's what they're doing. And then see, they'll look at them and be like, oh, well, they don't have this responsibility. They don't have this, but this is how they moving until by the time they get older and they like, damn, I wasted my life. I was following this piece of shit person. Now both of us are sleeping on somebody else's couch type shit. When all you had to do was go to work, get your ass together, get you your own shit, follow your own rules, and make a better life for yourself.
And then you have a level of understanding, right? I have a level of understanding because I'm from where I'm from, right? So in my mind, I was doing the best that I could, right? And then when I got around Black people who wasn't necessarily from where I was from, who came from more, I was like, oh wait, there's actually better ways to be.
Yeah.
Right? And when I figured that out, it's not a direct change. If you dealt with weight, and then you run into somebody who's telling you it's not just a you problem, it's an all y'all problem, and this is killing y'all, and da 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 da. When you first hear it, it ain't, oh, I'm about to change my lifestyle, because it's a struggle. Yo, when you learn about money and all you know about money is how to save it, how to spend it, how to make it, because that's the basic 3 things that we do. And then you go and somebody actually understands stock market investing. They start telling you about IRAs and 401ks and all of these different things that you can do, how to invest in stock market, how to do all of these different things that you never understood. It's like they're speaking science to you, and none of it's easy, right? And these people that had a head start because their parents were teaching them credit, their parents were teaching them financial literacy or health or all of these different things that we may struggle with. Don't have kids out of wedlock, what to look for in a man, how to carry yourself. Coming from where I come from, nobody's being taught that there's better ways to be.
Right.
So even when you make it out and you have to put the work in, because you actually have to work to be better. It ain't just like, oh yeah, well, it'll be better. You have to actually, it's a fucking struggle. It's an up and downs of letting go everything you've been taught and unlearning and relearning.
Yeah. It's about hard work. A lot of people
are just put in this awkward space because still everybody you know and everybody you love are still on the other shit.
Yeah.
And they've got to the age of, I don't give a fuck about being better because it's too much.
Yeah. Those are the ones that can't go with you.
And then you gotta watch the generation, they kids, your little cousins, your little nieces, your little nephews, your little neighborhood kids know that they're going to be indoctrinated with the lesser ways to be. Because you don't have more influence, on what's going on in their house.
But you know what?
And you think you do. You think, okay, as soon as you find better ways to be, you, instead of working on you, you start telling other people, and they start giving you excuses, and you use them excuses for yourself, but it don't work for you because you know too much, and you can't never unknow what you know. And now that you know, you got to carry it on your back. So now you start living better, which separates you from everybody else, and you think to yourself, oh, I can't get to the adults, but I bet you I could get to the kids. And then you try to get to the kids and then you realize if you ain't these children parents and they ain't with you 100%, the people on the outside gonna have more influence on them.
Yeah, make it difficult.
So now you decided to be the black sheep. You decided to not be the sheep that's a part of it. You decided to stand up, but now you got to watch majority of people die.
Yeah.
It's the other, you know what I'm saying? Because people talk about one component of it, but they don't talk about every side of it.
Yeah, and that's the whole thing. We got to talk about it all, so that way we can get all that bad shit up out of her. And then all we have is a baseline of what the hell we just need to do, just stay that course. And I think that's what makes it difficult. You know, you have so many people are highlighted off of the bad shit that it tends to just overshadow. So that means all of us who are trying to do everything the right way or the correct way, we got to push ourselves forward.
Yeah,
and
that's why I don't have
the
issue with the delivery all the time for people who are trying to push for better, because like I said, we standing in the middle of the street. Somebody need to come yank us up out of the street.
Yeah.
Yank me. You know what I'm saying? Knock my ass over to make sure I don't get hit by the car, because you knocking me down, I may get a few scrapes and bruises, but my life could have been gone.
Exactly.
And that's the bigger picture. And I just feel like the majority of black people have never seen the bigger picture, do not understand the bigger picture, do not get to see the bigger picture. And yeah, it may not happen. I don't think it's going to happen in our generation. And a lot of times we don't want to make the sacrifices because we won't get to reap the benefits. So imagine you start planting seeds right now to grow a big ass apple tree in your backyard, but that motherfucker ain't really going to get big and be the apple tree you want it to be until your grandkids grown. So you never get to see it. So you selfishly feel like I don't have to plant the seeds, but that's just crazy, because we had ancestors working in slavery, and they was understanding we're gonna do whatever we gotta do to make sure that our great grandkids don't gotta deal with the shit that we dealing with today. That's where we come from. But we're so not tapped in with them that we think we got to the point where we don't have to sow seeds no more, or we don't have to actually put the work in no more. It's all about us now. It's all about me, what I'm doing for me.
It's not done until you die. That's why I'm glad my kids, and then what we passing on to my grandchildren, and they can share with our peer group. We gonna be all right. That's how I feel about it. I think it's still gonna happen when I'm an old ass man in a damn rocking chair, and all I can do is sit on the porch and chill out. I think I'll see it. I think
you'll see it?
Hell yeah, I think. I got so much faith. I'm younger than you. So much faith in our race because I've seen it. You know, I've seen the ups and the downs of our race, and I've actually gotten to see even now we seeing more black people making more money than we've ever seen in my lifetime. So I can see that we can correct this shit.
Yeah, but I don't feel like we have. Like we may be correcting a money issue within a marginalized group of black people, right? Because if we look at it, it ain't like the wealth isn't growing, right? Yeah. So they say, but because we got billionaires, we got a bunch of billionaires now. That I will not be one. But
I think we'll start to value each other more, because
it's the character, it's the morals, it's the principles, it's the way we're supposed to be living life that we need to be working on. If we're not working on that, and the last person to work on that is a nigga with money. Kanye. You know what I'm saying? Money, they don't feel like they gotta.
You can't say it about everybody.
You get some money, give these niggas money. You can't tell a nigga with money nothing. Niggas with money can't be controlled, baby. These niggas with money, you can't tell them shit.
Yeah, some of them you can't.
I
only like saying something on that. I say I can't go by, because then
you can't tell no nigga with money nothing.
See, I'll be going anecdotally then, but majority of people I know,
everything he said right.
Good.
And if you catch him wrong, if you catch a nigga with money being wrong, they're gonna tell you broke.
True.
So even if you right, it don't matter in the grand scheme of things, because you still ain't got no money. That's what.
And I heard, I ain't even gonna lie, I can't remember the clip I seen. It was somebody rich. And they was talking about somebody calling them broke. I'm like,
bro, even the girls,
it don't matter how much money you get.
Even these girls, like when y'all think about it, right? These girls that feel like these women that feel like these niggas better pay, or these influencer girls, or these girls that's only dealing with men of a certain means. The reason why they don't feel like they need to correct their behavior is because they're getting paid for it. So who cares? Y'all broke.
Yeah.
I'm living my life. Like, we all got a life to live. They getting on private jets. They going out of town. Even if they going out of town to get shitted on. They in Dubai. You ain't never been to Dubai. You may never go to Dubai. You know what I'm saying? Even if I'm doing things you never do. I'm going places you'll never go. So at the end of the day, you broke. You can't tell a motherfucker with money nothing. They gonna hit you with that. You broke. Then they on mute, y'all, and I can't see the chat because HAMP hit the chat.
Nah, you know they home for spring break and shit. Our spring break started this week.
Oh, my kids out. My kids ain't even start spring break yet. I think it's next week. Oh, it's that week of Easter.
Last week they started theirs actually Thursday. It's supposed to be Friday.
These kids get too many spring breaks.
Man, they getting too many damn days off. They've been messing with our whole school year.
So it's just saying, I'm like, saying they be like, you broke. That's all they're gonna do is tell you broke. Even Kanye, when they call Kanye crazy, Kanye be telling people y'all broke. You can't tell nobody with no money. So I don't necessarily think money gonna be the solution, because all we do with money is spend it. We don't necessarily build community. We're not building villages. We're not necessarily giving back in the right things. When we get money as Black people, we don't grow food sources. We don't create water sources. None of that.
But
You know what I'm saying? Like,
neighborhood, see, they doing the vegetable thing.
yeah, but think about like when Jay-Z got rich, he got alcohol in a clothing line.
Yeah.
How many farms you think he could have opened?
He could have opened plenty.
They gonna give us a clothing line.
Maybe
they gonna
100.
give us a clothing line. They'll give us diabetes ass restaurants. They will give us alcohol poisoning. That's the top 3 things we get in where Black people get money.
Yeah.
We don't own our own water sources. We don't own our own electric sources. We don't own our own food sources. Our power dynamic is cut off. We depend on other people to give us everything that we actually need to sustain life. Yet we somehow think YOLO, take a shot. And maybe that's why people feel like that. Maybe people look at the circumstances and they feel like this is a trap that's not set up for us to ever get out. So we might as well live it up.
I think we can. It's with me. I'm always big on the discipline and structure part of everything. If we really gonna teach the youth, you know what I'm saying, because that's where it's gonna start at. And the more we keep on pushing them to do positive things, because I'm trying to look at I'm trying to look at each generation, right? Like right now, I'm trying to figure out between the teenagers, the 15 to 16-year-olds, the one that's doing kind of like the Robin stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you got, what would it be, like the 20-somethings, male and females. What are they truly accomplishing? And then you got from the 20-something right before all of y'all ages and shit. Like HAMP's age and everything. What's going on in between there where, because everybody else is gonna have to mentor those. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna have to
when I be, since I'm home now, when I see the youth, they have less than even what we had.
Yeah, community
right?
centers.
So think about it. Think about kids we made, like when we was kids or when we was younger. We didn't have shit. but we made it not having shit. And that's the worst thing that could happen. We always say, we made lemonade.
And eventually y'all get it though too though. Eventually y'all did get it.
We always said we made lemons out of lemonade. And a lot of times we don't know how to get off crutches, right? So the same thing that was made to help us can start to hinder you, right?
Only if you choosing to just
we didn't know the certain point where we needed to get to it to stop. So now these kids is like, you made it, you ain't got married and have kids. You ain't, and y'all keep on talking about how y'all did it the wrong way and ended up being successful. And that did not send a message to kids of you can make it through anything. That sent a message to kids that I can do whatever the fuck I want and still end up being successful.
Well, see, that's the wrong message because they should actually talk about the people who actually did it the right way.
But it's not too many of them. Right?
Show those examples of people. I got friends and family who they did shit straight and narrow. They don't know nothing about jail. They don't know nothing about ripping and running the streets. They actually was, the ones that was actually on the porch. They didn't, even though they know about what the hell was going on, but they did not participate. And they didn't have a problem. They didn't have a problem with their lives, and they actually do very well. Married with kids, but they ain't seen the inside of the back of a damn police car. That's the most uncomfortable ass ride imaginable. I hate that shit. That's why when I told my kids, this is just certain shit you don't want to do. You don't want to. You do not want.
And I think we need enough people saying that, right? We need enough people saying, "Don't do the shit the way that I do," instead of glamorizing the fact that, okay, well, I had kids. Like you did it all the wrong way, and you glamorizing that you made it without without really telling these kids. Like I just feel like a lot of times we sell people a story. We sell like, yeah, let's go to Taco Bell. You don't tell them that Taco Bell around your stomach fucked up.
I'm gonna tell anybody in the chat, if you've never been locked up, trust me, you don't want your arms and your hands bent like that shit. It is not fun. That shit hurts. They squeeze that shit extra tight. You in a little bitty ass car. Them cars are not big. It ain't the damn movies. That shit hurts. That shit will fuck you up. And then if you go to the process, I'm telling you.
I don't know why is the seat in the back? Why the seat in the back so fucking
it's little as hell.
Like why they got no leg room in the back?
And I'm tall, man. That shit is uncomfortable.
And I get that they had to build the little glass right there, right?
Man, you don't want to be in that shit.
But I'm just saying, why is that? I was just in a police car the other day. Like this probably was like last year.
Well,
I was in the back of the police car.
I'm for real.
No, because I ran out of gas and the police took me to go get some gas. He was being a good Samaritan. He was a black man. And I was on the side of the road because I thought I was making it, but they didn't have closed the roads off. So I couldn't make it to the gas station. It was doing some type of construction work. And I probably was just talking too much, to be honest. And getting caught up in that. I'm a girl. I'm just a girl. Now I'm paying attention to the gas light. And I ran out of gas. I was on the side of the road. And the police pulled me over. He stopped. And he pushed my car off the side of the road because I was in the middle of the road. He pushed the car off the side of the road and took me up the street to get some gas, a gas can extra or whatever. But, I can't sit in the front with him. Right. He took a strange woman up off the road. I could grab his gun while he's driving, stuff like that. So, I wasn't handcuffed, but I did have to get. But I was like, what if I had to be handcuffed back here? Like, oh, no. I like my freedom. I like my sanity. I like not being on substance abuse. That's what I always tell people. Like, people can talk that shit, but they on drugs.
Yes.
And I know people say, well, I don't do drugs because something wrong with me, whatever. Every time your nerves get bad, you got to smoke a cigarette. When my nerves get bad, I don't. So I'm better than you, period. I'm doing this. Let me chill out. Listen, I'm getting through this shit raw. When you raw, like I respect people who raw life out, who don't drink, smoke, sex their way through emotional, who really sit down, deal with it, cry when you need to cry, work when you need to work, get through your shit raw. You know what I'm saying? I respect that because I feel like so many of us.
Certain things I don't like. I haven't drank in 2 years, right? So that was one thing. I love the fact because I'm not gonna lie, I hadn't been sober since I was 9. 40 years of drinking.
9?
Yes. 40 years of drinking.
That's crazy, Mr. Wood. You know what? You do kind of got you do I don't know what you call it. Like a drunk person voice. You know how people used to drink too much? Like
hell no.
Like,
no.
You gotta
I got my
you
father's
drink too much.
voice. No, I got my father's voice. It might be a little bit more raspy because of smoking cigarettes. But no, hell no. Nah. But I mean, I'm not saying like I just drink every day, but I did
like
times.
The drunk person sound like, I don't know, like you just know. I don't know, like when I was younger, like people around the block sound like you. They have that voice like they be drinking too much. I don't know. It's just the voice y'all get. It goes into your voice.
No, that's probably just my draw or whatever from being from where I'm from, with a little hint of country. That's all it is. A little Alabama in me too.
It's like a little drunk slur. You don't know. You don't.
No, I don't have a drunk slur. No.
All right, so that's how people sound where you from?
I guess. I mean, I don't know. I mean, but I've been all over as far as the South though, because of my family's bloodline. But majority,
sometimes people could drink so much it just become a part of their DNA.
Well, damn, 2 years, that's gone, Sherelle. All that shit's gone. That's flushed. Ain't that in my bloodstream? That ain't in nothing. That's been gone. That don't last in your damn system that long. Now, heroin, all that shit, I don't know, because I ain't never did it. But no, not drunk.
They do a lot of heroin down here.
Yeah, they do that up here in ice and shit like that.
Yeah, it could be like a gateway. Like people start off with like maybe like puffing a cigarette or two, hitting the weed, popping a pill because pills are cool, right?
Then they got the edibles. Now you got so much different shit. You got edibles. I know motherfuckers that
that's
stay.
just a weed. Even people that really smoke don't even really like edibles.
Yeah, because they want to just. But I know some that they got tired of doing just smoking constant weed, so they just do an edible and they cool.
Yeah, but some people don't have to do it all the time, even if they smoke. Some people drink occasionally, right? But then there's some people who are alcoholics. There's a difference between like drinking and being a substance abuser, right? Or whatever. But the people who like live like really like negative lives and they promote it, they typically be like they be substance abusers. Like they can't go a moment without it. You're addicted. You're an addict. And it's like you wouldn't be an addict if you was actually okay with the life decisions that you make, but you pass the life decisions that you make on, like the shit is cool. And you never necessarily know what demons you running from. Because like me and you could smoke weed. You could be smoking weed because you was frustrated at work, and I could be smoking weed because something that happened to me when I was a child. Now who gonna get addicted?
Right.
You get a new job and now your problem solved. But I'm not healed from my childhood trauma, and now I'm coping with this thing. And I think that's just what happened to us. Like a lot of times we try shit because it's social and it's cool. You know what I'm saying? This one we just all popping this pill to have fun. But your friend was severely depressed, so when he popped the pill, it actually gave him joy that he haven't felt in years because something that happened to him when his mama was young. You know what I'm saying? His daddy dead, his mama on drugs. You popping pills with him, and you going back to your 2-parent home.
Yeah.
One of y'all gonna want to keep popping the pills. So.
Yeah, I think it is kind of it's a lot of work to be done. A lot of work to be done. It's just gonna take time, patience, but more than anything, take work. We gotta work. We gotta work on this shit.
No, I get it. And everybody got their vices or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Everybody got their vices or whatever, because none of us really have all the answers, but
Right.
you know.
Just doing the best we can with what we got.
I definitely get it. I wonder what the hell HAMP doing.
I don't know. He did it yesterday too. Probably getting everything together for this weekend. Yeah, do you got super chats or anything? Must be calm for real.
Yeah, he must be from like not around the
I see that the conversations when they get a little serious now, don't nobody be wanting to come up. They don't want to be coming up.
Nobody want to talk about that serious shit. Let's talk about how I don't know. We just had a big old debate about geniuses in Discord on who's a genius. Was you there?
Which one?
We was having a debate about like, is Elon Musk a genius?
Nah, I think I was in and out. What's your take? You think he is, or did he steal the man's idea?
I think he's a genius. Even when you're an evil genius, you're still a genius.
Yeah. But did you think that he actually stole those guys' idea and that's what it was?
I think the niggas that franchise McDonald's are geniuses. You know, they wasn't the ones that actually came up with the concept of the store and none of that. But they were just like, well, we gonna fucking like
Colonel
not
Sanders.
like because it ain't no low level. It ain't no low level like I stole your car type shit. It's on some. I mean, you made it $1 billion, nigga. You gotta have some extra intelligence around this motherfucker.
Yeah, you were smart enough to get it.
You know how to manipulate people that are that smart.
Yeah, that's
right? Because if they're that smart that they can come up with these brilliant ass concepts and then you outsmarted them.
Yeah, that mean they were book smart. They probably didn't have the common sense.
Yeah, because it's different levels of it.
Yeah,
it's different levels of it. And then he got the comments turned off, so we can't even see the comments. I gotta go in the chat and see it.
Oh, they wilding. A little bit.
Not really. They just looking for him. They want him. I want him back too, y'all.
I thought he was coming back. I gotta take these damn kids to get some ice cream. Shit. I don't like spring break. You know that? I don't like spring break. You gotta spend money every day.
Shit, these kids always begging too. Always begging. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. They just beg. They always need something.
They just behave so well. I don't have no choice, you know? Damn. That's the whole point of me. So then it's like if they doing what they supposed to do and they ask for something, what can I say? I can't say no.
What you doing?
What's up, everybody in the chat? If you're having a good day today, put one in the chat.
You can see the chat?
What the
hell was you doing?
How long was that?
That was like 45 minutes, yo.
Damn. My bad.
Okay, they having some of them. Yeah, they having a good day though. Besides one, he got a 3. Damn. I just had one in the chat for the good day. Damn.
People with $5 says Hamp stepped out and put a purple and gold cape with the shoulder blades and a spit few hateful verses to some white tourists outside. Oh my God. Yo, Dre with the $5 said chill with the fat jokes, Hamp. Jesus Christ. Like my Will with the $5 says at Hamp, out of all the women you've been with, how many have you spent some significant money on? Sniffing equals $1,000 or more. 3, 2, 3, maybe 4, 3. Oh, Nikasu with the $5 says, I knew I loved Sherelle for a reason. Making sense. Like Mike with the $10 says, wow, ellipsis. Based on the conversation from Mr. Williams and Sherelle right now, let them talk is gonna be fire. Ezekiel with the $5 says, all right, Ham, now we talked about this. Reaper with the $2 Ham mad because he got taken off Bible reading duties. The reader. My bad, y'all.
I feel like we had a good conversation while you was gone. It was like
I'm surprised you ain't called me. So I was like, oh, they must be good then.
Yeah, we had a nice talk.
You know the haters gonna hate.
Yeah.
I just want all them niggas to get up here and do better.
Nah, they niggas ain't even hit the link. Listen,
It's
man.
ugly as hell.
Tonight gonna be lit, man. For sure. I would assume that both of y'all talked enough. Y'all don't need no final thoughts, right?
I'm going to eat. I ain't even eat.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat. I gotta eat, man. This fast and shit. 8 p.m. Just let them talk, man. Tomorrow, you got it, and this might be risky. Weekend is fine. I apologize. I'll be having to do shit for that, like just organizing stuff. So they've been calling me a lot this week, and I got regular meetings trying to bunch everything into a couple days because I ain't about to be answering the phone for nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Hardest working man in show. You the hardest working man in show.
So I see y'all tonight, 8 p.m. sharp. Just let them talk. The women's POV. Love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Be safe and do the right thing, man. Like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. And we out.